What's going on? Welcome to HDiiTV. You're now rocking with your boy. A specially made Welcome to HDiiTV shirt. Specially made for me. The King. The King. The King. Got my Mexico bandana. Probably ain't gonna have a lot of views this morning, but really don't care. Why is Stephanie White doing all this crying? Like, y'all lost. Y'all still had a chance to win the game. Y'all were tied. Your best player on the floor that y'all say is on the floor, to me, it's Aaliyah Boston. Aaliyah Boston, to me, was the best player. Jaquel closed, though, but I still felt like Aaliyah Boston was the best player, and she's going to prove to everybody that she's the best player on the team by the end of the year. Now, good morning. Now, y'all were tied, okay? You were tied. All you needed was a two-pointer. Through all the turnovers, through all the bad defense, through all the not having a bag, y'all were tied. Your best player, you guys call her, y'all say she's the best, pulled up for a three and missed it. So Sabrina beat Lexi Hall off the dribble, and instead of Lexi Hall sliding her feet better or beating her to the point where she was finna go to the basket, Lexi Hall gave her a way to go, then tried to body her, put too much of her body on her in that situation. That's a foul. Because Sabrina's momentum, after she was pushed or touched by Lexi, she flew. Now, she scored. They're up 2. Cece has the ball in her hand, which I believe I said, if you guys and gals are on Showtime on Point Sports, please go to my boy Showtime on Point Sports. Subscribe to his page. We did a video recapping the game. You should have gave the ball to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell should have had the ball. She has shown last year and this year that she's the best closer on your team. But instead, you gave it to Cece, where she tried to flop like she did against Atlanta, because they should have lost that game against Atlanta. And like she was doing all against the Chicago Sky, was flopping all over the place, getting foul calls. But because of one play where Natasha Cloud actually defended you, now y'all are crying victim. Why do y'all have the mentality? This is just my question to white people. This ain't me. Nobody's being racist to you. Why do you all get everything in life, but you still complain about being the victim? You can't be given more TV time than everybody. You can't be given more notoriety than everybody, but you're still complaining that you're not getting enough fouls. How? How? Let's say even if you didn't get any fouls, right? You still had a chance to win the game. You were tied. I see if y'all lost by 15 and you didn't get any calls, I understand. Y'all were tied. Because for some reason, New York just got dumb in the second half. I don't understand. They got dumb. They started shooting threes when they were destroying you on the inside. But Sandy Brodella or Brogella, whatever her name is, Sandy Brody, she had another game plan. Y'all lost because y'all did not put the ball in your closer's hands. Kelsey Mitchell is your closer. Period. For some reason, y'all aren't feeding her like y'all supposed to. And I don't understand it. I don't understand it at all. It's crazy work. You guys are always acting like the victim, but y'all say black people, y'all act like the victim. No, we don't. We don't act like no victim. You guys and gals act like the victim all the time. All the time. Now, you guys played 4 games so far. Your defense is better than last year. I give you that. You have a way better defense. So now, let's look at this. You guys played. Let me go back. Let me see if I can pull your games up. Okay, you're 2-2 right now. Okay, you're 2-2 right now. You honestly should be 4-0. But because you guys can't close, that's why you're 2-2. Indiana should be 4-0 right now. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Y'all should be 4-0 right now. Y'all have messed yourselves up. Y'all expected win-loss in these early 4 games was supposed to be 3-1. Y'all were supposed to be 4-0. I don't care what people say. It was y'all who lost it. I'm trying to see where the games. Okay, the schedule and results. All right. Okay. Now let's go to the Chicago Sky game. Hold on. Let's go to the Chicago Sky game. Okay, since everybody say Angel Reese is trash, which I don't know why. She's having a bad start. That's what happens with every second-year player, but she's trash. Now, let's go to the Chicago Sky game. Now, in this game, y'all attempted 25 free throw attempts. 25. Y'all attempted 25 free throw attempts. 25, right? And y'all attempted 21 threes. Y'all attempted 21 threes. Okay? But y'all had 25 free throw attempts. Chicago Sky have 2 bigs who play physical and get to the basket. They were fouled and hacked that whole game, and they only got 12 free throw attempts. Now, Angel Reese only had 2 free throw attempts, and we know Angel Reese is very physical. She's very physical. So why she only got 2 attempts? Let's go to Camila Cardoso, who's another physical player. Cardoso got 2 free throw attempts. How do 2 bigs who y'all promote as physical and tough and rugged only get 4 free throw attempts total? But you want me to cry? Hold on. Let's go to Cece. Cece had 4 free throw attempts. Cece stays around the perimeter. She attempted 8 threes. So how does a player who plays on the perimeter all the time get more free throw attempts than two bigs who y'all claim as bruisers and physical? Listen to the words I'm saying. Brute, and physical. Brute and physical. Right? What's up, Still the King? What's up, BJ Boogies? I mean, Beagles, my bad. Brutal and physical. I don't understand. Now, they attempted more threes than you did, but that was from the perimeter players. The post players are mainly inside. Angel Reese had 14 attempts, and it was all inside. Camila Cardoso had 9 attempts. They were all inside the paint. So what are you talking about, Stephanie? Angel Reese only attempted 2 threes the whole game and made 1. Let's go to CC. CC had 13 attempts. 8 of those attempts was at the 3-point line, but she got more free throw attempts than Angel Reese and Cardoso? How? How? But y'all telling me that Angel Reese sucks. She sucks because she's not getting the calls. When you go to the hoop, you're trying to score, you're getting hacked on your head, you're getting hacked on your arm, and you only get 2 attempts. Of course, Angel Reese is like of course she's gonna be checked out of the game. Y'all don't know basketball. Stephanie White is doing this because she wants them to she wants to put the fever in every possession where they get hit. She wants to get them every goddamn free throw. Bro, y'all get every free throw attempt when it matters. The Atlanta Dream game. Let's go to that game next. The Atlanta Dream did attempt more free throws than you, but you know why? I'm going to break down why they did, Stephanie White, because you're trying to confuse the fans. You're making the fans look like they're stupid, and they're not stupid. The fans are catching on to your BS because it's BS. Now, this game against the Dream, the first matchup, people, not the second one. This is the first one. The Dream attempted 32 free throw attempts. Do you know why? Brianna Jones had 10 free throw attempts because 12 of her attempts, 10 of them were inside in the paint. She only shot 2 threes, Stephanie. That's it. She only shot 2 threes. Rest of it was inside, so she got those attempts. BG shot 1 3. 13 out of her 12 attempts were inside. She only shot 1 3. That's why she got 6 attempts. Brianna got 10. Now let's go back to the sky. How the hell do Angel and Camilla only get 4 in total free throw attempts? They're more physical than Brianna Jones and Brittany Griner, Stephanie White. What are you talking about? Now let's go to you. Y'all didn't even get that many free throws. Let's go. Let me change that. I apologize, y'all. The Indiana Fever got 26 free throw attempts. And guess who got a bunch of them? Caitlin Clark. Caitlin Clark got 6 free throw attempts. And she attempted 11 threes. How the hell do you get 6 free throw attempts and you attempted 11 threes? Out of your 20 shots that you attempted, you shot 11 threes. You should not be having all these free throw attempts, Caitlin Clark. Now, Aaliyah Boston, she deserved to get 7 free throw attempts because she was fouled. 13 of her attempts, 12 of them were inside. 1 was from the 3. 1 was from the 3. What was I yelling at this morning? Oh, man, you could be blocked, Paz. I don't even like you anyway. I just put you in timeout, chump. Now, oh, and Michaela Onowere ain't doing shit. Now, you had 26 free throw attempts. 26. So, let me get this straight. You got 20-some attempts in your first game. 20-some attempts in this game. What is Stephanie White talking about? Stephanie White is getting the calls. What is she talking about? Yeah, still the king. They didn't send no notification out. Appreciate it, BJ Beagles. Hit the like button. If you want to subscribe, if you're new, subscribe. Hit the notification bell to select all. They don't want to say it, HD, but you appreciate that, still the king. You my brother. You always been rocking with me. I've been watching HD for a little bit. You was a real brother giving out honest, great content. Appreciate it, Billy Danzy. Yo, appreciate you. We got merchandise. You can go to the description box, hit that link. We got merch you can buy. Hey, that is true, BJ. At least she's complaining. At least she's complaining. But she's not right, though, BJ. Tyler Marsh, I agree. Stephanie White, I give her props for protecting her players. But, dog, you got 26 free throw attempts. So, in the Chicago game, right, you attempted 25. So you went from 25 to 26. That's over 40 some, almost 50. Ain't that like, hold on, 25 to 26. Let's see, that's like 40 some free throw attempts in 2 games. Now let's look at let's look at the Atlanta Dream the second time. The Atlanta Dream the second time. The Fever attempted 15 free throw attempts this game. Okay, Aaliyah Boston didn't have a good game this game. Caitlin Clark was terrible this game. This was the Natasha Howard game. They only got 15 because they were jacking up shots. Atlanta Dream had 23 attempts. But if y'all watch that game, at the end of the game, Cece flopped and they gave her a call, and then Kelsey Mitchell came down the court and hit the 3, the dagger 3 to put them up. What's up, Pharaoh X? Yeah, Fever's a crybaby. Yeah, we know they crybabies, bro. We know. What's up, Felton? Yeah, Dexter, what's up? It was a clean strip. Oh, no, BJ, you cool. I know. You're right. Tyler Marsh is trash. We already know that. Yeah, Foolan. See, Foolan watched the game, too. That's my brother, that OG Foolan. Go subscribe to Foolan. Foolan seen it, too. Sophie flopped, too. So what is she talking about? You went from 26, 25 to 15. Now, in the New York game, you didn't get a lot of calls because y'all were shooting threes. Y'all attempted 23 threes. Y'all got 15 free throw attempts. Y'all shot 23 threes. Aaliyah Boston got to the line. Caitlin went to the line 5 times. 18 out of 18 of her shots, she shot it 11 times. You see that? So Stephanie White's argument is trash. It don't make any sense. I've been watching the games. I watch every game of the W. So I know that Stephanie White is lying. The Chicago Sky don't get any calls. You got 2 physical bigs. Angel Reese and Camilla are more physical than AB and Natasha Howard. Natasha Howard and AB are getting their calls. Why isn't Angel or Camilla getting their calls? We know what it is. We know why. We know why they're not getting their calls, but they're making y'all as the public look stupid because a lot of these casual fans, they don't know anything. They don't know nothing. They don't. Thanks for the super sticker. Not sure about that. Appreciate the $1.99. Like I said, we take dollars, $2, $10. But if you want to do anything $20 or more, go to the description box and hit the Cash App up. What's up, Stay On? What's up, Stay True? LaFakelin, Flop Clark. Yeah, that's all she do is flop. Yeah, exactly. BG fouled out because CC flopped. That's all she does is flop. That's all she does is flop. That's all she does is flop. So everything Stephanie White is saying is not true. Y'all have been getting calls. Let's look at the Chicago Sky. We gonna look at the Chicago Sky. Let me pull it up. We're gonna look at the Chicago Sky games. Since she wanna complain, this is the nigga who need to complain, is Tyler Marsh. In the New York Liberty game, right? The Chicago Sky got 25 free throw attempts, which was a lot better in the first game. The only problem was Angel was missing because Angel's mom wasn't in the game. Because she just came from getting destroyed by Indiana and the media. She's still getting destroyed. I hope her mental health is straight. But they got free throw attempts. They just weren't making them like that. And plus, they shot 27 threes. New York shot 34, but hit 19. So if they wouldn't have hit 19, we could have possibly had a chance to win the game. But AR got 6 attempts. Camilla got no free throw attempts. How does Camilla not get a free throw attempt? Boy, that's what I'm saying. Like, they've given the Indiana Fever everything. Oh, and by the way, the dude I put in timeout, Faz, you little bitch. Where Michaela Onwuere at? You told me she finna come out here balling and she finna start. You've been wrong every time you speak about WNBA. You don't know nothing, bro. You just a fan. Don't come to my page again with that crap, bro. Talking about I'm yelling. I'm speaking facts. Yeah, everyone playing bad. Yeah, now say that. But don't come and cap and tell me, Michaela need to start. No, she don't. Shit. Yeah, whatever. Now, yeah, 2 for 12 from 3, 10 turnovers, but it's the ref fault. You had 10 turnovers. That's why you lost the game, Stephanie. No, she don't. Kia Nurse don't need to start either. Again, here you go with the clown. Well, you'll be blocked, so it don't matter. Bye-bye. Now, we got this chump out of here because he don't know basketball. I was just waiting for him to call me a clown so I could move him out of here. Because Camilla is not attacking enough. She's not attacking enough. She's not attacking enough, Josh. AB don't attack like that. AB is very finesse for a big, but she gets foul calls. Camilla gets the ball and go up to lay it up or try to score. They don't call a hacking foul. They don't call when she gets tripped. So that's not the case, Josh. I've seen Camilla get the ball and go to the hole and get fouled, and there's no call. As soon as we got that bum out of here, we jumped up to 60. That's what I'm talking about, y'all. That's what I'm talking about. You got to get bums out your chat who don't know basketball. They only know Michaela. What's up, Zay? Yeah, it's like, what are we talking about? That's all she trying to do, Billy. Now we talking, Billy. Billy paying attention. She just trying to appease. She just trying to appease her fans. But Josh, Aaliyah Boston don't play aggressive. Have you watched Aaliyah Boston? Aaliyah Boston's not aggressive. She's not. She gets the ball and she just goes to work. She's a very skilled player. Camilla, I've seen go in there and be aggressive and still don't get a call, bro. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, the fever full of it. Y'all had the game tied. Y'all had the game tied. Y'all would have won the game. Do you know why y'all not 4-0, Stephanie? Y'all should really be 4-0. Y'all are 2-2 because CeCe's turnovers and because of her bad decision making. Why would you put the ball in her hands at the end of the game and not Kelsey Mitchell? Kelsey Mitchell is a better one-on-one player, better get her own shot player than CeCe is. It's facts. Go back to last year. What did she do last year? Kelsey Mitchell was hitting big shot after big shot after big shot, putting y'all in position to win. Right, she was getting beat up. She got the ball trying to get to the lane. She was tripped. She was thrown around. Ain't even getting no foul calls. Dog, Camilla does play aggressive, Josh. The thing with Camilla is Camilla, if she's not getting the ball, she's not finna just go down there and bang all game if you're not finna give her the ball. Camilla's been like that since she was in Brazil. She's been like that since high school. If you don't give her the ball, she's not finna play. Got you, Fulan. Appreciate it. Camilla's gotten blocks. That don't mean nothing. Camilla's gotten blocks. Aaliyah's gotten blocks. That's what I'm saying. Like, you could be aggressive. Camilla's been aggressive in certain plays, and she don't get the call when she's fouled. This goes on last year too. She was trying to be aggressive. She didn't get the foul calls. Yeah, Kelsey is the best clutch player on the Fever. She the best. She the best clutch player on the Fever. Aaliyah Boston's the best player on the Fever. Period. She showed you against Jacquel Jones that she that one. But yet, she don't get no respect. CeCe flops at the end of a game. Once she flops, she don't get a call. Now Stephanie White out here trying to cry to the crowd. Oh, well, we're not getting any respect. I just showed you Indiana has had over 40, in their first 2 games, they had over 40 some calls. The next 2 games, they had over 30 some calls. So in these 4 games, they have attempted over 70 free throw attempts. What more do you want? What more do you want? Like, y'all had over 70 free throw attempts if you combine all 4 games. I know my math ain't that bad, but I'm not the greatest at math. I know how to count money and get money, but I'm not the greatest at math. But look, you had 26 the first game, 25 the second game. So that's you got 11, you got 1, that's 3, and then boom, that's 51. You had 51 free throw attempts in 2 games. 51. 51. You had 51 free throw attempts in 2 games combined. Then the next 2 games, you had 15 and I believe 16. So that's 11, and then 2, and then 3. So you had 31 plus 51. You had a total of 81 free throw attempts in 4 games together. What are we talking about? Yeah, they had the game tied at 88. Shot the stupid 3-point shot. Like, all she had to do was drive to the lane or pull up for the midi, but she ain't got no mid-range. Every play, dog. It's like it's touching Luka levels. It's getting bad as Luka. What's up, my T girl? Sky had a low amount of foul calls despite being one of the top paint scoring teams in the league last season. Exactly, in the paint, Fox Media. Man, I just wish Michaela knew how to use that body. And oh my goodness, dog, Fulan. If she uses her body and learns how to, Michaela is a disappointment to me, man. She's a disappointment to me. Yeah, it's cost a lot of their losses. She did. Exactly, they do. Exactly. Thank you, my T. Even my T girl. My T girl is probably the smartest. So she's one of the smartest supporters I have from my page. She knows about all women's sports dating back to Cynthia Cooper, before Cynthia Cooper. You give the ball to Kelsey Mitchell. You give the ball to Kelsey Mitchell. Kelsey Mitchell, I believe, led in clutch points, I think, 4 quarter points last year. DeWanda needs to retire. What do you think? Trade deadline fever go out to get McGowan? They don't need McGowan. Joanna need to retire. I agree. They don't need McGowan. McCowan, she wouldn't fit the Fever style of play. The Fever play way too fast paced. They play way too fast paced. McCowan would actually be good in Chicago as a backup center, instead of E. Will. But Jeff's not gonna do that. She also would be good in she would be good in Golden State. Golden State could use her because Golden State run a lot of half court offense. Yeah, she not happy at all, Josh. I agree. No doubt, my T girl, you always come by, bless the page, drop knowledge on us. But Stephanie White is crying because the next games they play, okay, I'm gonna tell y'all the next game they play against the Mystics, the Sun, the Mystics. The Commissioner Cup games is gonna start June 3rd. They're gonna play against the Mystics, the Sky again, the Dream, the Liberty. So she's trying to have the public pressure the league and the refs to give them more foul calls. I just broke down that they have 81 free throw attempts or 82. Like, it's crazy how many free throw attempts they got. Because look, 26 plus 60. Yeah, 82. I was right. You got 82 free throw attempts in 4 games. My T girl, she's not finna do that. You can't teach anybody defense. Defense is about effort. You gotta want to play defense. You can't teach somebody to play defense when they haven't played defense in their whole life. You can't. Like, you could try to teach her, you could give her some pointers, but unless she does it, it's not gonna work. Right, exactly, Felton. They already lied on BG. You saw the thing they said about BG, Felton? They tried to say BG said this about Caitlin Clark when it was a lie. A lip reader said, no, that's not what she said. She has, my T girl. So her and Cece, they fit one another. Right. They're trying to win at the free throw line. That's what they're trying to do. Right, exactly, Lorenzo. If Kelsey Mitchell and DeWanna Bonner shut down, they're done. They're done. You need DeWanna Bonner, and you need not only DeWanna Bonner, you need Kelsey Mitchell engaged. If they could get Kelsey Mitchell going, the Indiana Fever going to the championship. Seriously. If they get Kelsey Mitchell going and let her do what she does and get DeWanna Bonner involved, let her get her points, other than that, they're going to struggle. Yeah, BJ, they do. Yeah, BJ, it's crazy. Crazy. 82 free throws. Lorenzo, 26, 25, 16, and then 15. That's 82. They've attempted 82 free throws all together in 4 games combined. They've attempted 82 free throws. Bruh, it's insane. How are you not getting you wanted to be 100? I guess they wanted to be 100. Go on Twitter and check it out, Felton. Nope, my T girl, ain't no teaching in the pro level. Nope. ST13, 82 for 4 games combined. They have 82 free throw attempts. But they not getting no calls? What are we talking about? Yeah, they foul people all the time, but nobody calls it. She had to sit her on defense. You already know, BJ. I can't make you an MVP if I have to sit you on defense. LeBron James, I'm not a LeBron James fan, but I've never had to sit LeBron James on defense. Kevin Durant, I've never had to sit Kevin Durant on defense. Diana Taurasi, as bad as a defender she is, I've never had to sit Diana Taurasi out on defense. I've never had to sit AB out. I've never had to sit Angel Reese out on defense. Bruh, you got to be able to play both sides of the ball. You got to. Yep, exactly, Foolan. Foolan, they already created a monster. Foolan, this girl, Cece, was a little girl, slammed her little brother's head into the wall, splitting his damn head. And you know what her mom did? She ain't punished Cece. She just stapled the boy head back and said it's gonna be okay. She's already been a monster. She's a dirty player. She's a crybaby. Dog, she is Grayson Allen, but at least Grayson Allen played defense. The girl crazy, bro. The girl is crazy. She's been coddled her whole life. They've already created a monster. She just said that CC, she's great, but she's not that impressive to her. And they got mad about it. Oh, Josh, I pray she don't, but if she does, they in trouble. They may get through the regular season, but I don't know about the playoffs. BJ, that's Token Negro Tyler. TNT. Token Negro Tyler. Tyler ain't finna say nothing. When I seen Tyler with his wife, and I saw how vocal she was and how more speakative she is, I already could tell. He's very laid back. Exactly, my T girl. You are absolutely correct. That offense is not made for DeWanna Bonner. Exactly, because Caitlin Clark dominates the ball way too much. Way too much. Yeah, they exposed her, Aisha. She got exposed in the Atlanta game when they first played each other, and the second time they played each other. She's been exposed. Yeah, Lorenzo, Sabrina never got sat on defense. Think about that. Sabrina Ionescu has never been sat on defense, bro. What we talking about? Yeah, Foolan just slammed him against the wall. Over basketball, Foolan. Over basketball, OG. Over basketball, OG. And they just stapled his head. It's going to be all right. Like, all right. She tried to unalive me. Allegedly. I agree, my T girl. Boston and Mitchell are the glue of that team. What up, Lipo? Man, I got some early sleep last night, Lipo. I didn't do a live. I got some sleep. And I got a show I got to do at I got 2 shows today. And then I'm taking my mom to go see this Mission Impossible movie. She want to see Mission Impossible so crap bad. I hope it's good. I disagree, Bangs Theory. I think this team this year is better than last year's team. Yeah, Lorenzo, she is, man. It's sad. Yeah, her press was very bad. Oh, yeah. You know she was. You know she was. Yeah, Felton had to sit her out. Yeah, Cloud shut Cece down. But instead of us talking about Cece, we out here capping for this girl, for this coach and this girl. It's crazy, man. No, I don't see it, ST13. Yeah, Mike did something similar. Mike was crazy too. Mike is a spoiled. He was crazy too. But the difference is Mike's parents disciplined him. Cece ain't getting no discipline. Right. When Breonna Stewart blocked the shot. Yeah, exactly. Boston, Mitchell, Natasha, Josh. Those 3 need to be the focal point of the offense. DeWanna Bonner need to come off the bench. Like I said, I predicted this. Lexi Hall would start because she's been playing the best out of everybody on the team outside of those 3 players. Yeah, she's been playing better than CC as well. But she don't get no love because she's just a regular white girl. I agree, Billy. They don't. But that's what we got. Y'all watch that last play from CC. She got ball with 2 seconds and faced up and tried to drive. Yeah. But see, that's what happens, Skull Brain, when you don't have a bag, when you don't have any moves. See, if that was Kelsey Mitchell, Kelsey would have did a 1-2, got to the mid-range and let it fly, or got to the basket and drew a foul. That's what Stephanie White should have done. She should have gave the ball to Kelsey Mitchell, but she wanted to give the ball to Caitlin, so it'll be the highlight that Caitlin saved the day or whatever it was. I mean, Josh, she had 10 turnovers with 10 assists. That's not helpful. That means that you're 0-0, sir. Your assist didn't mean nothing. It didn't. Like her assists, they're not helpful because it's the way she's passing the ball. She's too high risk and low reward. You ever heard that term before with quarterbacks in NFL? They're very high risk, high reward, or high risk, low reward. Brett Favre was high risk, but he had high reward. Tony Romo was high risk, but low reward. Like, she's a very risky player. Yeah, exactly, my T girl. Listen, Gino Auriemma, the great Gino Auriemma, went out to watch a game of Caitlin Clark. She was having a bad game. And she was out there spewing words, kicking stuff, throwing tantrums at the referees. Gino Auriemma, before halftime, said, I'm not going to keep watching this shit. Got up and left the gym. This is allegedly, this is what happened when he came to visit to watch Caitlin. And he's not the only one who said this. There's been other coaches who have said this about her. She's Grayson Allen, except Grayson Allen could play defense. No, they don't. They don't know nothing about basketball. Right, exactly, BJ. Never did, BJ. Next, Jeremy Lin. Yeah, I agree. I don't know. I think she'll last longer than Jeremy Lin because she actually has a logo 3. That logo 3 covers up for her inefficiencies. The problem with Jeremy Lin, he never really had a consistent jump shot. If he had a consistent jump shot, Jeremy Lin would have made it in the league, but he didn't have a consistent jump shot. Plus, his defense was trash. What's up, Bree? How you doing, Bree? Shout out to Bree, man. Bree be on everybody's her chats. Bree be bringing a lot of knowledge to the game, man. Shout out to Bree. Yeah, the fans are starting to actually see it. You could tell. You could tell. It's like, huh? Like, what is this? Yeah, they will, Felton. They're about to. They're about to. It's gonna happen this season. More than listen, this is allegedly happening. I'm gonna tell you guys and gals, but I'm gonna also put this on the Patreon, y'all. But this is what's happening. I gotta wait till some more games play out. But this is what I'm hearing allegedly. There is an unwritten rule in the league to go at her, to get at her. But don't make it known publicly. Don't speak about her in the public because a lot of these players are seeing what they're doing to Angel. They do not like it. Natasha Cloud is one of them. Natasha Cloud do not like the way the media has been treating Angel. She did not like the way Indiana treated Angel in Indiana. There are a lot of women in the sports. They're not saying nothing in the public, but behind closed doors, they are pissed right now. They're mad. They do not like the way Angel has been getting treated. And they don't like all the memes, all the lowlights of her missing layups. There are players, this is allegedly, NECA got on the phone with Angel and talked to her. They were very concerned about Angel. They actually thought Angel mentally broke at that Indiana game. A lot of the players called her to make sure she was fine. Seriously, these are real reports that I'm getting. Now, I'm telling allegedly because I don't want to put no pressure on the players, but there's a lot of players that do not like this, even on their own team. I know they made it to the playoffs last year, but a lot of them players don't like her. Kelsey Mitchell really don't like her, allegedly. Really don't like CC. Thinks she's a ball hog, thinks she don't know how to play the game. Oh, man, Lexi Hall is balling, man. Hey, look, I told people, Josh, Lexi can ball. She just needed the chance. Yeah, they got to use Caitlin more. Right, accidental, but CC told ESPN Game Day that she shoved him and he flew to the wall. Yeah, Lorenzo, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? See, Lorenzo been following me for a long time. HDCC didn't participate in anything this offseason. What she was doing? She was chilling. She was taking a break mentally. I don't know. Yeah, you saw that, Fulan. Let's look at what my OG said. Fulan, I love Fulan because he speaks the honest truth on his channel. Make sure y'all go to my brother's channel. He is one of the realest dudes, I promise you, that I've ever listened to. Even when I disagree with him, we disagree on things, but it's a level of respect because he's at a higher chakra. His chakra level is very high. That's why I respect Fulan, man. You could tell Maya Moore knows something about CC's character too. By the way, she answered that question talking about leadership. That's code for maturity. Exactly. Exactly, Fulan. You are right. Bros online didn't say much about Caitlyn mid-game. They still talking about Angel. Exactly. Exactly. Could you agree with me when I say that this year rookies are playing better than last year's? They are. Lorenzo, they are. You're right, they are. This year rookies are playing better than last year's rookies. I agree. Yeah, you saw that, BJ? Yeah, crazy work. Yeah, that's true, Shamar. Yeah, that is true, my T girl. You're right. That is a good comparison if you put it that way. Yeah, it did, Shamar. It helped Lexi game a lot. AB is currently having a third year. Oh, Bree, listen, AB, I got her up for MVP. Look, she has got to be on the MVP list. She is balling. Love AB. Shout out to Aaliyah Boston, man. Shout out to AB, man. She been balling. She put in the work. Everybody was clowning her at Unrivaled, including me. I talked about her at Unrivaled, criticizing her. It was constructive. AB came out and said, F around and find out. And she's been doing her thing. Shout out to AB. She needs more coverage to me. She needs more coverage. Angel got a lot of support from the vets, especially Unrivaled, because I'm almost a decade older than Angel and I wouldn't be able to handle. I wouldn't be able to. ST, I give her respect because I think all of us couldn't handle this type of pressure. She's handling a lot of pressure and she's 23 years old. That's crazy what she's going through. But allegedly, there are a lot of vets that are not happy with how Indiana and the WNBA is handling this situation. They're not happy. They're really not happy. No, they don't, Lorenzo. They really don't. They don't. Yeah, exactly. I agree, my T girl. She's like an Allie Quigley, but I wouldn't even put her there. Allie Quigley was a way better shooter than CC. Way better. Allie had an AR on her shoulders. She let that thing fly. That's why I was saying the WNBA need to have a meeting because Angel's also the reason we're watching the games too. They're not gonna do it, Josh. They're not gonna do it. Kathy's not gonna do it, bro. We've been saying that for years, for like 10 years now, Josh. She's not finna do it. Yup, Unrivaled turned Lexi and Boston to more of a beast. It did, Bangs Theory. I like them. Lexi like Angel too. They got really close to them. Yeah, exactly. Right. They don't. A lot of them don't like it. Can't understand why teams don't just put a big guard on CC and make her beat you scoring. She wants to pass, and that's how they beat you. Hey, Edison Comp. I'm going to put that on the Patreon. We're going to talk about that on the Patreon, man. I don't want to talk about it right now, but on the Patreon, Edison, I'm going to tell you. I'm going to let you know why they don't defend CC the same way. All went to great situation, great vets. Last year's rookie didn't get that opportunity to be great. Hey, Bree, you're absolutely right. Listen to what Bree said. This is true. This year, rookies all went to great situations with great vets. Last year, rookies didn't get that opportunity to be with great vets, except maybe Kate Martin. Yep, exactly. So you could tell me something and I could take your word for it, but I still have to look into myself to have my own take. Lorenzo, that's cool. That's what I want you to do. When you come to my channel and I tell you something, I want you to research it. I don't want you not to research it. I want you to research it because I could be wrong. And if I'm wrong, you corrected me and we could continue the conversation. The problem is people know you're right, but they don't want to admit you're right because then they think you got a level above them. I don't think Boston's gonna leave. I could see Kelsey Mitchell leaving, but I don't see Boston leaving, my T girl. I think Boston's gonna be with Caitlin for a while. Yeah, me too. It's sad what she going through. Yeah, AB going for MVP this year, dog. She balling. I'm sorry. AB a beast. Oh, Edison, they already my favorite team, bro. I like them. Unlike the Sky, yeah. They do everything the Sky we want the Sky to do. The vets knew it was public lynching, and so did Ryan Clark. That's why I'm trying to get. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, Shamar. You already know. I think if Angel Reese took the Maya Moore media approach over the outspoken black woman angle, maybe it wouldn't be a smear campaign against her. Yeah, but that's not her personality, my T girl. That's not her personality. Maya Moore was more reserved. Angel's very expressive. She's very expressive. You know, like that's just who she is. She's very passionate. But when she loses that passion and losing that expressiveness, you're not going to get the same Angel. You're not going to get a good Angel. Angel has to be herself in order for her to be successful. If she can't be herself, then you might as well just send her to another team then. Because you're not going to get the best out of Angel if you can't allow her to be herself. Man, the player union is weak, Felton Moore. Player union is weak. Very weak. Yeah, it has, Lorenzo. Oh man, yeah, Kelsey's energy turned up because Kelsey finally could touch the ball. If you watch the games, Kelsey barely touched the ball. She barely gets the ball, and she be mad as hell. Angel's also being targeted because she's speaking up on the CBA. Yeah, exactly. But she's also being targeted also from other reasons. What up, Tula? That's because the Mystics have Sidney Johnson at the Sky last year, and he let that dog come out in there. But yeah, Sidney Johnson got them playing tough over there. Angel is a Taurus like me, and you described as accurately. Yeah, fool. I used to be with a Taurus. She was the same way. Like you have to let Tauruses be. You have to let y'all have to be yourselves. If y'all can't be yourselves on Fulan, y'all not gonna get the best. You're not gonna get the best out of y'all. And that's how she was. I just let her be herself, and we had the funnest time. But the problem was, I'm gonna talk about it on. I'm gonna talk about it on the Patreon. This is the because I don't want to put her business out there like that. I'm gonna tell y'all on the Patreon about the Taurus that I dated. Wasn't even a date. It was crazy though. But I'm gonna talk to y'all about it because I don't want to put it on the airwaves because I don't want somebody she know to see it. Oh yeah, also Lexi Tula. Lexi been carrying them too. Lexi been balling, bro. We got to give Lexi her kudos. Nah, she don't. She don't like a soft coach. She don't. Yeah, I agree. I agree, BJ. Yeah, she is. Kiki balling. Kiki is balling. 30% usage for CC last game and they lost. That's why Steph Y wants her off ball. Tula, it's gonna be hard. Everyone has tried to play her off ball. She's just not good off the ball, bro. They've been trying to push, they've been trying to make her off the ball since she was a kid, Tula. It just don't work. She was worth picking her at 3. I told you, Brian, Citron is nice, bro. I've been watching Citron for a long time. It's just that she played in that system. It seemed like she's really a system player. No, she was the player because when Hidalgo went down, Olivia Miles got exposed. She got exposed. Olivia Miles can't run a half-court offense. She can only play transition. And it showed when they played Clemson. Go back to that Clemson game from last year, Brian. Watch how Citron took that game over down the stretch, too. What's up, Angelo? Why would AB stay in Indiana if she gets the opportunity to be the franchise? Because that's not AB's personality, my T girl. AB she's more reserved and chilled. Bonner at 8% usage. What's she meant to do with that? Either pass her the rock and run the plays for her, or should have traded for Dejanay to defend and not have to score. Tula, I told you, Bonner and Kelsey Mitchell are going to have low usage rates this year. It's the CC show. They trying to get her the MVP, Tula. She going for the MVP. What's up, RC? Is apparent Lisa Bluter gave Caitlin too much rope. HD is a conversation I'm going to push to the forefront. Might be going against the grain, but the truth is necessary. It wasn't Lisa Bluter. RC, this is when it started. It started when she was a kid. They allowed her to do whatever she wanted. When she went to Iowa, Lisa Bluter just kept feeding into it. Then the media fed into it. The fans fed into it. Everybody fed into it. So now her ego is up here and she feels like she's up here, but you can't tell her nothing because she's bigger than you. She's bigger than Indiana. She's bigger than the WNBA. She is. CC is bigger than the W. So you can't control or contain that. If she decides this is what I want to do, you got to do it, RC. She's going to dominate the ball. She is. She's just going to dominate. Like, that's just who she's going to be. Unless everybody else buys in, Indiana's going to have a lot of problems this year. Yeah, I agree, Tulip. She is. If Golly knew how to use Kiki, Juju. Exactly, my T girl. That's what I said. If Godly would have knew how to use Kiki, Juju would not be hurt. They would have possibly been playing for the championship. Crazy work. My main problem with Marsh is he's supposed to be a player development guy, and I see no development. Exactly, Fulan. You know what player development mean, Fulan? It's a new word to try to tell the fans we're going to develop, and they don't. They're not He never developed Jackie Young. Jackie Young, he played a part, but Jackie Young was Jackie Young beforehand. Like, she had the fundamentals. She had the skill. Jackie just needed the mindset to push to be that better player. Sometimes it's the player as well. If the player as well don't want to be great or get better, there's no way to get better. Yeah, that's going to be a good matchup. Kiki and Angel, that's going to be a physical matchup. Yeah, they sold, Tulip. You're right. Yeah, hit the like button, man. Subscribe, man. You could donate to the page. If you're doing $20 or more, Cash App that. But if you're doing $1, you could just super chat that. Yeah, Kiki and Sonya is the best duo right now. Yeah, that's right, Kay. I agree. He got to figure it out, man. He got to figure it out, or we're going to go like 10-34 this year. Like, if he doesn't change his system, we're going 10-34 and probably be last. They don't stay true. They don't. I agree, Bree. I think he will, but I doubt it. She can't even make the free throws consistently 90. Tulip, I don't think she's worked out or anything. I don't think she's gained muscle. I think all of that was a bunch of baloney, allegedly. Allegedly, I think that's bullshit. She doesn't look different from last year. Angel, I could see the change in Angel. Angel's put on muscle, and she looks more like she's been in the league. Caitlin Clark looks the same. I don't see nothing different. I'm not trying to hate Tulip. You may see something different than me. I don't see it. She looks the same to me. What's up, Montrese? I agree, not sure about that. The James Harden syndrome. Yeah, you're gonna have to, Tulip. He gonna have to get the pink slip if we lose to y'all today, man. Because y'all are injured like a mug. Yeah, she's probably toned, but I don't see no muscle gain. I don't see any muscle gain. I'm not even trying to hate. I've been going back to look at pictures. I be looking at her at games, and I look at last year. She just looked the same to me. I don't see nothing different. Camilla, Billy, Camilla's gonna be Camilla, bro. If Camilla could give me 12 and 10 a game, I'm good. If Angel could give me 13 and 15 a game, we good. We just need Ariel Atkins to get us 18 or 19 a game. If Ariel can get us 18 or 19 a game, we good. And not play our bench that much. Keep a starter in with the bench, like Angel or Miller or Ariel. That's all we need. What's up, Brass? Diabolical. What's up, man? Chilling, man. Talking about these fever. You saw that Stephanie White post-game presser, Brass, talking about they don't get enough whistles. I just basically debunked her. In 4 games total, Brass, they have attempted 82 free throws. 82 free throws, Brass. In 4 games total they played, Brass, 82 free throw attempts. But they're not getting the whistle. National. Yeah, man, for Lorenzo. That's the way it is, my G. What's up, Black Smoke? Chilling, man. Good to see you, sir. Right, Lorenzo. I felt like if she did it again, they fine her. I want to see how Kiki plays AT today. Will be a tough test. Yeah, that's going to be a good game. I want to see what AT does, too. I'm happy for Citron that she didn't come to the sky. Facts. I'm glad she went somewhere where she's appreciated. I agree, ST. I agree. I didn't want her in Chicago because Marsh would have ruined her this year. He wouldn't have played her. Oh, yeah, exactly, my T girl. I agree. Look, I have no issue, but my only issue is just give constructive criticism. Like, you dump all on Angel every day, but CC had bad games. We don't see it. We wash it away. I don't like that. Like, be honest. Like, be critical of everybody the same. Angel need to work on her layups. CC need to work on her defense and her bag. She do. But we get criticized for criticizing CC, and I don't get it. Like, how you gonna criticize one player, but you don't criticize this player? That I hate that, dog. Because RC, she the money. She the money. CC is the money. The media and Nike, ESPN, they make money off of CC. They had to do it, bro. I hope so, Tish Money. I hope so. Kia need to go to the bench right now. Yeah, exactly. C. Brown, I saw that. That was a good defensive play. Well, they're not gonna fire him, BJ. Unfortunately. Oh yeah, they play today, Tula. Hey, Jewel better watch out. Seattle been balling, yo. Tula. Seattle got some defense, bro. They got some defense. Oh yeah, they did political ill. They hooked them up for backstabbing Teaspoon, you know. Yeah, she did, my T girl. She did. Yeah, I agree, Skull Brain. I agree. I see a little muscle game, but her fans think she. Yeah, like a little bit, but I don't. I don't know. I don't really see it, but I feel you, Tulip. Her fans think she the Hulk. They photoshopped some pics of her arms on CC. Yeah, exactly. Kiki and Citron is a prime example of the importance of coaching in college. Hey, Braz, I mean, listen, God do we make Kiki look real bad. That's what I was trying to tell Key. I kept telling Key, and make sure y'all go subscribe to my dog, Key, WBB Universe. She need to change it to Key Facts, but she don't want to listen to me. She just think I be blabbering. Shout out to Keto. Exactly. Kiki can ball, man. Yeah, Shamar, it's bad. It's bad. That said, Papoose. Oh, Pow hold ball pressure by the mid. And then again. Right, exactly, Bree. Said a tweet that said Pow had ball pressure by the Mystics, had two defenders on her during the Indiana games, and then Dejanay on her for the few minutes in the Dallas game. Exactly. Bree, that's just how the W is. But they're trying to make it where Cece's getting picked on, but everybody else is good. No, that's not true. Angel was getting knocked around in these first two games and last year, and still was getting double doubles. Rakia didn't get off the bench until like what, game 6 or 7, but she was getting knocked around. Like, this is the W. They're physical. This game is more physical than the men's. I tried to watch the men's game. I'm sorry, man. The men's game is trash. Like, they soft. They barely getting touched, and I'm like, dog, you 7 feet. You 7 feet. Why are you flopping? I hope so, Lorenzo. I hope so. Yeah, exactly, political ill. Exactly. I do too, my T girl. She need to get out of Chicago. I agree. Yeah, it is Chicago. It is. Tulip, 82 free throw attempts. That is a lot for a perimeter-based team. But they don't get no calls. Come on, man. Stop playing. Right. What up, Nadira? Exactly. Exactly, Bree. Yeah, Brass, 82 in the 4 games. They've attempted 82 attempts, free throw attempts. Bruh. And they're a perimeter team. But they don't get no calls. Man, get the hell out of here, man. Right. No, we won't. Yeah, Kiki do remind me of Angel. She do, man. She mean like Angel too. Yeah, you're right, political ill. The propaganda concerning Cece is choking the life out the league. I agree. I don't know, Tulip. I'm a check today and I'll let you know. I don't know if it's serious or not. I just think they wanted to be precautious and sit her out. Yeah, I know. I like them. I told everybody Kennedy Burke, man, she nice. I like Kennedy Burke, man. That's who I wanted Chicago to try to trade for. But they stupid. Yeah, Washington, I don't like Atlanta. Atlanta too dumb to me. They're dumb. They have a great team where they could be a top 5 team, but they make so many dumb mistakes at the end of the game, they're going to end up either 6, 7, or 8. Yeah, HVL questionable today. Yeah, I saw that. I hope it's not serious, Brass. And said to me all last year, not as happy as she was in the WNBA as Iowa. You saying she's not as happy as she was in the WNBA as in Iowa? Of course she's not happy on RC. She getting her ass locked down. See, RC, when you're allowed to push off and do whatever you want, you're not going to be happy. Yeah, I agree, Lorenzo. I agree. She do. She got to get better with her release. Oh, of course they did, Shamar. That's all Chicago do. Chicago always look out for players when they sending them somewhere. Yep. Exactly. Yep. Concussion on Fulan. She got a concussion. She got a concussion. Concussion protocol. She got banged up in the game. I think I forgot the game. She got banged up in. Right. She is who she is. What's up, Sister Noble? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, exactly, Tulip. You're right. Yeah, she got a concussion. She got banged up pretty bad. I forgot the game. What was the game, Tulip? I forgot the game. I saw it live and she got banged up. I hope she comes back, man. They really need her. The Sparks really need Rakia, man. It shows. It really shows they need her. You already know they are, Sister Noble. You know they are. They calling for a termination. You know they are. That's all they do. Right. Let them play. Let them play, man. Yeah, Kiki. Yeah, most likely. She probably will. We'll see, man. It's still a long season, man. Angel might mess around and come out and get 10 or 15 straight double doubles. Y'all got to remember, like, Angel, like, started off slow last year. You know what I'm saying? So you got to give her time. I think she'll be all right. He said, as long as they didn't injure her face. Right. Oh, yeah, they always do. Yeah, exactly. Kiki, I've always loved Kiki since Stanford. Chicago Cheetah Kiki always been nice since Stanford. She just don't get no respect. I don't know why. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I agree, Tulip. Fee has been the best player. Yeah, I agree. She has been. She's been the best player. Yeah, I agree, Chicago Cheetah. Yeah, she is. So far. Exactly, Bree. I don't know why he don't play Pow Pow in the fourth. Pow Pow be balling. I don't understand it. Yeah, exactly, Brass. I told you. Remember, I told you, Brass. When they figure out how to stop that push off, It's over for her, man. It's over. Right, exactly, Tula. Elena Smith showed it. Thank you, Tula. It was that game. I was mad as hell, dog. I was like, man, don't hit my baby. They hit my baby. Yeah, I agree. They should have kept Teaspoon. I've been said it. I would have kept Teaspoon and just gave her a new roster. I don't see why. He's doing that, K-Stone, because Chicago's getting a bad rap. People are not liking how Chicago is handling the team or Angel or the players. They're not liking the way. So D Wade is coming around to show that everything's good. It's just for the cameras. I wouldn't have kept Carter. Carter's not a good locker room. Carter's terrible in the locker room, BJ. Great talent, just terrible teammate. She just is. Like, she's great scorer, great talent. She's got a terrible attitude. It's just some players just don't work well with others. It happens. You either have somebody who can contain that. If they can't contain it, then you got to let her go. Let's see. Yeah, I agree, my T girl. I agree. Exactly, Skull Brain. A CZ fan just came in my comment section. Fool, stop playing for real. Oh my gosh, dog. They gotta stop, man. They gotta stop. I love the fact that the Sky look out for players when they trade them. I do too. I do too. Not to get off topic, but your home state is looking to be the mecca for hockey. Since this decade, both Florida teams have been featured in the Stanley Cup. Yeah, baby, Tampa and Miami, baby. The Florida Panthers, hey man, they balling, man. Can't lie. I agree, Brass. Kennedy, listen, Kennedy would be on a team right now. They love Kennedy Carter's talent. They just don't like Kennedy Carter's personality. She's very erratic. And that's not good. Everybody can't deal with that erraticness. This ain't the 1980s. This ain't the 1990s no more. This is a new era now. They're not dealing with that no more. They just not. This has nothing to do with Chicago. People, she went to Atlanta. She was drafted, got into it there, was traded to LA, got there, got into it with another player. Then she was out the league. It happens. Can't be a blind fan, RC. I'm a Kevin Durant fan, but I'm very critical of Kevin Durant. I'm a Kevin Durant fan, but I'm very critical. I don't give Kevin Durant a pass on anything. LeBron James don't get a pass. Kobe Bryant didn't get a pass. I used to get on Kobe Bryant all the time. Allen Iverson, I used to get on all the time. You got to hold your favorite player to a standard. That's what make Michael Jordan great. I'm not a Michael Jordan fan, but that's what make Michael Jordan great. You can hold him to a standard. He took the criticism. He took the losses. And he came back and had an undefeated finals record. Kobe took the criticism. You ain't shit without Shaq. Shaq won those championships. Came back, went to 3-1-2. LeBron James. They said LeBron James wouldn't make it in the league. LeBron James going on what, 20-some years? They said LeBron wasn't going to do nothing, and look where he's at. He done broke multiple records, and he got 4 chips on him. A lot of people count only 3, but he won 4 chips. So you gotta hold your player accountable. If you don't, how will they be better? How will your player be better, RC? They won't, because you keep giving them a pass. That's the problem with fans today. We give these players too much of a pass. We don't criticize them no more. That's why I left the NBA community. That's why I don't talk NBA no more, because nobody wants to hold LeBron or KD or a lot of these athletes to a standard. Like, you could criticize Steph and KD, but you can't criticize LeBron? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. Even if Ken was here, Tyler would tell her to stand up. Exactly. Ken and Tyler would have bumped heads the first day. They probably bumped heads on the phone, because you know he said he had a conversation with her. They probably bumped heads on the phone. You know what time it is. Yeah, exactly, Eagles, brother. They said they're a top 2 team, right? Now they say give them time. I don't want to hear that shit. The Fever better win the championship this year. If y'all don't win the championship this year, I am going in on y'all. Right, Bree. Like, your brother out here tweeting stuff. People watch that. People see that. Like fans think it's cool for parents or family members to speak out. No, it's not. It is not. That is why Kevin Durant's mom had to tell his brother, yo, shut up. Don't be on the Twitter like that going at it with Draymond. And then Kevin Durant's mom had to check Draymond's mom, because his mom was being very out of line talking about KD. And she went to go check her. And what people don't understand, Kevin Durant's mom about that life. She is. She's about that life. And Draymond's mom ain't say nothing else after that. She shut the hell up. Draymond was like, man, damn, KD, your mom real. Why you can't be like that? How your mama got more heart than you and your brother? Your mama tougher than y'all. Man, I'm sorry, Mama Durant. I ain't mean to. I ain't know you was real like this. Man, I see why nobody mess with you, Decay. Man, your mama ain't playing. Man, mama came in there with the peace, like, what up? Draymond was like, man, my fault, KD, man. I ain't know your mom's was like this. God damn. Mama Durant got that thing on her. Watching all of them, Pharaoh, but I'm going to be doing the game with Showtime later. Doing the Sky game, I'm going to do a game with him later. Chicago cheated. If Chicago makes half of their threes, they will win their games, because they're going to control the boards, but they got to make the threes. Yep. I am too, Tulip. I love Sanaya. Yep. Thanks for the super sticker, ST13, man. Appreciate the $9.99 super sticker. I hate to say it right now, the way Kiki played against Aces Biz, Kiki's going to give Angel and Miller a run for their money. Oh, yeah, she is. She is. Most certainly she is. Right, exactly, Lorenzo. You just hold them accountable. You hold your favorite players accountable. That's what you do. I don't get it. Right, my T girl. Kennedy wasn't she's never the sole problem, but my T girl, she's a problem when you don't have a resume. You don't have a resume. You don't have, listen, if Courtney Williams wouldn't have straightened up like she did in Chicago, she would have never been able to go play in Minnesota. You got to check your attitude at the door, my T girl. Sometimes you got to be humble. You got to. Kennedy's not humble. And that's cool. She's making her money overseas. Be happy overseas. But stop sneak dissing players in the league, but you want to be a part of the league. Why am I going to bring you in my league and you're dissing the product of the league? That don't make no sense. You saying you better than the Fisa Collier, it's like, no, you're not. Shit. Exactly, Tulip. I agree. Yep, women are not like men emotionally, and that's not a knock on women. It's just the way it is, and it should be. Exactly, Braz. You're absolutely right. No, LeBron has 5 championships. What 5 championships? You mean 4? He got 4. I remember 4. Right, they number 8, Chicago Cheetah, but nobody talking about it. See, in my day, we were fans of teams, not players, so we were more critical. We didn't let our favorite player destroy the team because the team was first. It's different now. Exactly, Foolan. We were critical of teams. Now they're critical of player. You're absolutely right. I think Steph White is appalled by Caitlin's late game shot selection. I know I am. Do I have a problem with taking the last shot? No, but if they ain't call you a foul, you must take it on the chin. RC, Kelsey Mitchell needs to have the ball in crunch time. Caitlin is not good in the clutch, bro. She's not. Kelsey Mitchell would have been better because you know why? Kelsey Mitchell has an in-between game. She can get to the mid-range. She could create her own shot. She can cross you. She could get to the third level and cause a foul. Caitlin isn't that good handle-wise. She's not. Great distance shooter, but as far as in between the top of the key and to the basket, she's not really that good, bro. And if you don't have that type of game, you can't take the last second shot. I'm sorry. You can't. Thank you. Exactly, Political Ill. Listen to what Political Ill said. The Sky need to stop that double screen at the top. They need to let Sloot and Camilla work the left side of the floor. Let Atkins and Reese work the right side of the floor with the shooter going ball side. Thank you. Exactly. I can see Draymond Dookie breath ass saying that. He did say that, allegedly. He did. Man, I ain't know you was real like that, KD. Your mama real. Man, KD moms and KD walked up there, man, and they checked that. Draymond and Mama Green found out Wanda Durant do not play. Wanda Durant is a G. She will mess you up. KD don't fight because he don't have to. You not finna touch. Why you think PJ Tucker go over there and give Mama Durant a hug all the time? Mama Durant will mess you up, boy. I be trying to tell people, like, don't think Mama Durant soft like KD. They be like, KD soft. KD, man, all right. Run up on KD if you want to. KD got people around him. He don't need that. Draymond, they had to get that situation cleared. Draymond and his mama was finna get some things put to him, bro. Allegedly. I'm just saying, y'all gotta stop thinking people are soft because you're watching them. Man, people don't play that, man. Yeah, exactly. RC, I agree. I hate that about the men's game. Men's game is so trash. I try to watch it. It's so trash now. It's not that, Bree. They're not taking the shots because they're setting up a play. That's why they're not taking the shot. Plus, they may not be directed to take that shot. Sometimes they're waiting for the play to develop. That's why Camilla holds it a little longer, because they're waiting for the action on the opposite side to open up so then she could get the ball right there. Angel's doing the same thing at the top of the key. That's why she's not shooting, because she's looking for somebody. She's looking for the action on either side who's going to come free for her to hit them. That's what they're trying to do. But the problem is they're missing shots. If they were making their shots, it will look a whole lot better. But because they're missing their shots and he's not adjusting, it looked like a bunch of shit. That's what it looked like, a bunch of shit. Yeah, I agree, K-Stone. I agree. Oh, yeah, that in-season tournament. I got you. I got you. You right. You right. Lorenzo said he do got 5. In-season tournament. Y'all counted that shit? I'm done, man. LeBron fans win. Y'all win if y'all count the in-season tournament. That is hilarious. Oh, Eagles brother 92. Skylar, listen, it go point guard, Skylar, and Natasha Cloud. Those are your top 3 point guards in the league. Listen, the point guard for the Valkyrie, Veronica Burden, is doing better than Caitlin. She's a better point guard than Caitlin. She is. No, Jared, it wasn't. Yeah. Right, exactly, Brass. That's not the definition of clutch. You're absolutely right. You did get me. I agree, Black Arm Thrashing. She don't have no instinct like that. No, what they should have done, Jared, was she should have gave the ball to Kelsey Mitchell and moved the hell out the way. That's what they should have done. So Katie, Mom. Also Stephanie said, yeah. Look, hey, Foulair, you laughing, but Mama Durant is dog. Mama Durant don't play, dog. She man, how your mama harder than all y'all. Your mama came up here ready. I'm telling you, dog. Listen, that dark-skinned sister, that queen right there, man, she don't play that, man. Exactly, man. You make the shot. You don't let the rest bail you out. I agree. That's 50% of her game. Yeah, exactly. Political Lil. I agree. I wish YouTube actually sent out notifications. Hey, they don't send out notifications for me, man. YouTube do not like me. Make sure y'all hit the like button ASAP. YouTube don't like me, man. They just don't. I don't know why, but whatever. Yeah, Bree. They in their sophomore slums. Hey, who gonna break out of it? He said, "Fool speaks sports." Wanda Durant on that gas. She is, bro. This y'all queen. You stupid, Jay. Oh yeah, Slim. You talking about Sug Sutton? Sug Sutton is the point guard of the team. Yep, Sug Sutton. She got them balling, man. She don't get no publicity. Yeah, exactly, Shamar. But Rebecca Gardner's not. You got to put a bigger defender on CC. Rebecca's too small. Like she got the height, but she don't have the body. So all CC got to do is just move you out the way with the arm, and that's easy. Yeah, man. KD ain't. Yeah, KD not a punk like that, dog. Like KD not gonna just throw hands with you, but KD's not a punk, dog. They say he a punk because of the court. He's not a punk. You know what I'm saying? LeBron James, you just not finna run up on LeBron James and knock LeBron out. No, no. You got to be careful with these players. Yep, I agree on Brian. We could have had Veronica Burden. Veronica Burden is out there balling for Golden State. Crazy work, man. Yeah, get a ball to Kelsey Mitchell. 2-man game with it. Thank you, Brass. That's what I'm saying. I don't get it. Like, what are we doing here? Just get a ball to Kelsey. Let Kelsey do her thing. Bang, go to bed. That's it. Oh my gosh, Skip Bayless is lame. Don't bring his bitch ass up. He's stupid. That's it, Dennis. She didn't really have a good game there. Dog, she really didn't have a great game. The person who had the great game was Natasha and AB. They the ones who broke the game open. CC didn't have a real great game. Statistically, it says she did. But if you watch the game, Ariel Atkins was locking her ass up. It's just that we couldn't make shots. If we can ever make those threes, it's over, man. It's over. Exactly, Jared. Exactly. You got to, political ill. You got to. Get a ball to Mitchell. You can't have one move. You have to make the defense move, and you kind of move. Kelsey got multiple moves. Yes. Yes. Oh, Shamar, yeah, she played just like Sam Cassell. Sugg Sutton was giving the Aces the business, dog. Aces ain't know what. She was moving the defense, and then she was just throwing them dimes, bounce passes, no looks. I said, bruh, Washington is a problem. What's up, Brandon Love Sports TV? Make sure y'all go to my boy Page. Make sure y'all go to my boy Our Name is YouTube Later. That's AJ. Make sure you go to both my brothers' pages. And make sure you go to the Sporting page, one of the best informative pages on the internet. Sporting page be cooking folks. It's funny how some NBA fans bash floppers, which I totally agree with, but then turn around and defend CC a damn. Exactly, Sporting Page. How do you bash the NBA for flopping, but you love CC? I don't understand. I don't understand. Exactly, Jared. They went right back at her. Why ain't nobody pick up Deja Kelly and HD? Because there's no room right now, RC. All the rosters are full. If Las Vegas has some injuries, I could see her going back there. Yep, exactly, Jacob Pone. There they go right there. Yep. I told you, Brandon. Brandon, I have been right about, I told everybody, Brandon, that it's going to be worse this year than last year. Nobody wanted to believe me, man. Brandon, they called me a liar. All the haters said I'm a liar. I'm just spouting stuff. I've been proven right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Taking better take, yep. Improving free throws, running better half court sets. That's all they got to do. Yeah, his podcast flop because he a lame. See, Skip Bayless was under the false impression that it was all him. No, you had a counterpart to you that was able to keep you relevant. Like he had Rob Parker, Chris Broussard, Stephen A. Smith, Jamel Hill. He had Shannon Sharp. He always had a running mate. Skip can't carry a show by himself. Go back and watch Cold Pizza. Cold Pizza on, they used to do first down, second down, third down, fourth down. Skip was boring. It was him and this Woody Page guy. They were boring. So they said, we got to put a black guy in here. We got to run the race thing. Because let me tell y'all, America promotes 99, they promote 95% of race. They always do that because they know race is going to sell. They know black people are going to be in uproar, and they know white people are going to play the victim. They run tests like this. I don't know why people don't see the imagery in the brainwashing. They always use racism. Racism was built on this country. So why wouldn't racism continue now? Like, people got to stop with lying to themselves. Stop lying to yourself. Stop. You know it's racism pushing this league. Don't lie and say it's not. It is. My issue is stand on it. If you don't want to stand on it, then get the hell from around me, because I'm going to call the shit out. Right, exactly. They have a better chance of collecting infinity stones. Exactly. Yeah, Suge Sudden. These fools don't realize Kelsey Mitchell opened things up for CeCe and AB, also Cunningham. Exactly, Brass. They don't understand it. Oh, I know that, RC. We know that. We know that. Yeah, exactly. Oh, anytime, AJ. You really think Mrs. Coach under my teaspoon? Absolutely, Pete. Political ill. All of a sudden, you get the job in Washington. Your name was never mentioned last year to even go get a coaching job, right? Then they package and gift wrap the third pick to you. That don't seem kind of odd? Come on, political ill. We know what time it is. All of a sudden, you get the third pick in the draft, political ill, and you get the coaching job for Washington when Teaspoon don't even get a look at it after having a good unrivaled season. Teaspoon don't get a chance to get a look at again. Come on, you know what time it is. Yeah, they still crying over it, C-Pen. Still crying. Right, now he trying to make Caitlin Clark a boo thing. Exactly. You know what he's trying to do. Yeah, she can't sue, man, because they got freedom of speech. I rather Angel to either put the ball on the floor or shoot the shot, because I need Angel to build her confidence up. I don't need Angel to do none of that. I just need Angel to come out with energy and just be Angel. I don't care if Angel averages 2, 5, and 2. As long as Angel come out to the floor with energy, playing defense, rebounding, I'm good. Like I don't. Angel could be a Hall of Famer by averaging just 2 or 4 points a game. If she averages 15 or 16 rebounds, gets 2 or 3 steals a game, gets a half or a block a game, dog, like she's Hall of Fame. Dennis Rodman did the same thing. He wasn't efficient around the basket. He used to miss layups and dunks all the time. All that stuff is created because people think scoring the ball means you're the greatest basketball player. No, it does not. Michael Jordan was probably the greatest scorer we've ever seen since Wilt Chamberlain. He didn't win until Scottie Pippen developed, until Horace Grant developed, and until he got a coach in Phil Jackson who knew how to manage personalities. Kobe, probably the third greatest scorer of all time, or the second best, or the best ever. People argue Michael's second or him second, doesn't matter. They're in the top 3. He didn't win until he developed. Shaq didn't win until he developed. Then they got Glenn Rice over there. And then for the next one, they had Rick Fox and Ori. It takes a team. You don't have to score points to be in the Hall of Fame or an All-Star. If she goes a career averaging 8, 15, 2, that's Hall of Fame numbers, dog. Yeah, you know he is. Yeah, to his own fault. I agree. Exactly. Yeah. Exactly. You're right, Political Lil. You're absolutely right. Yeah, Brian Allen Hines, it was him and Woody Page. It was boring as hell. Right, exactly. They're trying to push this. CC's a victim. How? White people, I'm going to tell you this again. You're not a victim. Y'all own everything in the world, damn near. Y'all own everything in this country. Y'all do. How is the white person not making it in this country? If you're not making it in this country, it's because of you, not because of anybody else. Exactly, First Degree Sports. Exactly. They needed to. He was born as hell. He said, we got to stop this, man. They're calling her La Caitlin because of the flopping on brass. Okay, Bernays, got you. I'm going to check it out, Political Lil. Yeah, exactly. Gets clown for turnovers, but now it don't matter. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. That's politics. Because look, he was nowhere on the list to get picked as a coach. And all of a sudden you a coach now? Come on, man. Come on. Exactly, Sporting Page. Skip always needed a counterpart. See, he made himself believe that he was the headliner. No, you're not. You never were the headliner. Stephen A was the headliner. Shannon was the headliner. You're not built like that, Skip. You can't carry a show by yourself. I can carry a show by myself because I'm that nigga. I'm that nigga. I could talk anything about sports. Any sports you want to talk, we could talk. I can hold the conversation. You can't, Skip. You're not entertaining. You don't say nothing good. You built your career off of tearing down black athletes, helping out token Negroes, and then making money off of them. Come on, man. You ain't never really had a career. Troy Aikman still want to whoop your ass too. I hope he does. I hope he does catch you and beat your ass because you deserve it. Man, RC, she not gonna change, bro. Yeah, Ben Wallace is a Hall of Famer. Ben Wallace didn't score points like that. I'm like, why Angel don't need to score 20 a game? Why? I just don't understand it. Like, she don't need to be Asia Wilson to still be a Hall of Famer. Like, what are we out here talking about? I don't understand it. Like, Angel stands on Angel to stuff the stats, which is fine if only like Angel sheet versus winning. Exactly, Bree. Angel would rather go 2-5-2 and they win the game. I'm just being real with you. Angel don't really care about double doubles. She doesn't. If Angel gets a double double, cool. If she doesn't and they win the game, cool. But if Angel get a double double and they lose, she's pissed. Angel had a great rebounding game. She had a good defensive game against Indiana and New York. She just struggled offensively. So what? Who cares? I don't get it. How do you give CC a pass on one side of the ball, but you don't do that for Angel Reese? It's mind-boggling to me, man. Brian Allen Hines. Brian Allen Hines. Teaspoon is a Hall of Fame, and she averaged around 5 points a game. So what are we talking about? What are we talking about? Teaspoon averaged 5 points a game. It's like, what are we talking about? Fans have to really grasp that critique and criticism doesn't mean we hate players' guts. It's just smart basketball fan assessments. Exactly, RC. Exactly. That's all. Right. Exactly. Exactly. Angel Reese is in the 99th percentile in one of the most important categories in basketball, rebounding. Throw in good defense, and she has the tools necessary to become a Hall of Fame easy. Exactly, Sporting Page. She's in the 99th percentile in one of the most important categories, rebounding. And she has defense. She can guard 5 positions. That's a Hall of Famer. If she does that consistently, she's going to be in the league. So when people tell me she's going to be out the league in 4 years, no, she's not. She plays defense. Oh my gosh, dog. People are idiots, bro. I'm not sure what is going on with that franchise. It's still early. You know more. Hopefully they are figuring it out. Right, Sporting Page. The franchise is effing up, man. People don't realize the government had a psychological program called Operation Mockingbird to push propaganda on the masses. They work with media companies to do research on the populace. Exactly, shout out to Political Lil, Sporting Page, my T-Girl, RC, Jacob Pone, AJ, Brass, all of y'all know y'all shit. Fooland, everybody in the chat, Lorenzo, all of y'all know y'all shit. That's what we do over here. We speak the real. We don't let propaganda hold us down. This is what everybody needs to see. Man, the media has become CC's roster bunch of yeah, they have. I agree. Political Lil Bernays is Fru's first cousin, quiet as kept. That family had academia and media on lock. Yep. I don't care why they call her the Caitlyn needs to stop. He said, I don't care, it needs to stop. What's up? What's up, De Niro? Make sure y'all go to De Niro, pocket full of De Niro beats. My boy be making it, be doing his thing. That's what they call white grievance politics, is what people crime file like they haven't exploited everything. Right. Biggest misconception about law, all speech not free. Yeah, exactly, K-Stone. I watched Body Language, and Washington coach was never clapping or happy when Angel did anything. Definitely was an opt on Scott, but he doing well now. Kudos. Yeah, agree. I agree. De Niro like facts, HD. Yeah, like, bro, you don't have to put up a bunch of points. Rodman didn't put up points. All I need Angel to do is bring energy, get the rebounds. If she scores, that's a plus. If she don't, I still got rebounding, defense, defending. And she can handle the ball, and she can make passes. What are y'all talking? What are people talking? Do people not know basketball no more? Y'all talk. Listen, you know what this remind me of? It remind me of Eric Snow. Everybody was like, Eric Snow is trash. And I used to ask them, well, if Eric Snow is trash, why is he on two? Why did he make it to the championship with Allen Iverson and LeBron James? If he's trash. But he played a long career, though. And plus, Eric Snow, I believe, was undrafted. How is he trash? He does everything you need a player to do. I don't know, man. I don't get it. He said she actually got range. Vaux was physical with the Sparks, playing hard, pushing, forced them to shoot threes, guard the inside, and not let Plum score. I hope Sky watched that game 2 days ago. Yeah, I do too. Angel and Miller play best when a guard penetrates to the hoop and breaks down the defense. It takes years to develop post moves of Pete. Exactly. Thank you, Henry. Look at what Henry has said to a lot of the trolls. Angel and Camilla play best when a guard penetrates to hoops and breaks down the defense. It takes years to develop the post move to be competitive in the W, as Brittany Griner. Exactly. Do you think Spoon will get picked up by one of those new WNBA teams? What does the league have against her? No, because Chicago gave her a bad rap. I like Benoit's Detroit, but he was trash on my Bulls team. He was old, Billy. To be fair, Angel stayed crying as well. That's a lie, De Niro. That's a lie, and I could prove it, sir. I could debunk you right now. That's a lie. Angel do not be crying. They be putting that. I know what you're talking about when you say that. So I'm not. That's not fair. That's bullshit. The media made you believe that, and I know they did, because I know what you're talking about. Why she crying? But I'm gonna let you live because you my dog. I'm gonna let you live because you my dog. But I could debunk that easy. I could debunk that real easy, because I've already done chopped off some CC fans all year so far and last year. But I got you though. That's a lie, but I got you though. Yeah, Brian played defense, man. I give him that. CC don't play no defense. Right, exactly. Why? Listen, Sporting Page. Why are they putting CC on the level of black excellence? Have y'all noticed that when they promote CC, they promote her next to a black person? But then when they want to talk about growing the league, they put her next to a white person. You see the mental psychology they're playing right now? The mental acrobats they're playing. Right, exactly. We've seen games where people struggle, but they don't say nothing. They don't make 100,000 videos about them though. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah, she ain't crying. I know where he got it from though, but I'm gonna talk about that later though. We're gonna talk about that later because I know what he's talking about. I know what he's talking about. C-Fizz said, "What are we doing?" They want to hold Angel to the stand-up but know how to say, "Oh, they don't. They don't." I know what he's talking about though. That's saying she crying too, because every black man used that same bullshit line. Yo, she be crying too. No, she don't. She don't be crying. She be trying to say I'm getting fouled. Ain't nobody calling the foul. When some y'all don't even know what this girl dealing with. She's being attacked more than LeBron, Michael, and Kobe combined. They never were attacked like this early in their career. They never were attacked like this because they never had to play against a white counterpart. Angel getting the hate like Magic, like Wilt Chamberlain, like Bill Russell, like Lou Alcindor. She's getting that level of hate. These niggas ain't getting no hate like that today. She getting the Lamar Jackson treatment. They doing the same thing with Lamar Jackson, him against Josh Allen. Now they talking about, oh, him and Patrick Mahomes gonna play in the Olympics. Lamar Jackson got to switch positions. Why he got to switch positions? Why Patrick can't go switch positions? Oh, because he won a Super Bowl. So I don't care. He had better teams than Lamar. So put Lamar on that same team with Andy Reid and see what happens. They still gonna win. She on a mission for a championship, but she gonna choke like she always do. Nafisa always choke. She just always gonna be number two. Right, exactly, Miss Goody Two Shoes. Brianna Turner and Sid Colson ain't never had a Raw career, or Brianna Turner. You telling me Angel ain't gonna make the league? Come on, man. You gotta stop with this, dog. They gotta stop. Yeah, dog, it's crazy, Dennis. I don't understand it. It is way too much. Dog, that's all they're trying to do, RC. They'll never mention CC flaws. They on the headline, they said CC brought him back in the third quarter, which she didn't, and they lost to Liberty. Yeah, they don't understand it. Like sports is under subliminal messages. It's under things to make you look bad. And if they don't like you, they're going to tear you down. They have never made really a good article about Angel. They've always slighted her in every comment. They'll be like, oh, she's averaging a double-double, but she's 30-some% from the field. They never do that with CC. They never do that with anybody else but her. Why is that? Oh, Skip Bayless? Skip Bayless trash, man. Yeah, Eric Snow was a starter, but De Niro. Everybody I grew up with was telling me Eric Snow trash, and I'm trying to tell them, no, Eric Snow's not trash. Eric Snow can play. Like, what are we talking about? If Eric Snow was trash, he wouldn't be in the league. That's all. That's all, RC. They don't see Penn. They hate on Eric Snow. He was trash. I'm like, then how did he get to the championship with Allen and LeBron? Eric Snow could facilitate and he played defense. He could guard 1 to 3 positions. Yeah, exactly, Brian. When you control the media, you can control the narrative of reverse racism to make yourself the victim. Exactly. You can. That's why I don't be buying none of that bullshit they be trying to sell to us. Yeah, it did, BJ. When they introduced the 3-point shot, but again, BJ, people back when Jerry West was playing was shooting the 3. It just wasn't created yet. So there's always been people who could shoot from deep. Why do you think they called Jerry West the logo? Jerry West used to shoot from the logo. Everybody think they call him the logo because, oh, he's the logo of the NBA. No, Jerry West was that dude. He was shooting from the logo. Sometimes over 2 people. Jerry give you that little move there, back you down, turn around, bang, get you again, back you down, bang. And he was strong too. He would move you. He wouldn't push off. He didn't have to. He just had to move you. He got to his spot, bang. If Jerry West played today, Jerry West would bust all these dudes' ass. I'm dead serious. But see, people don't want to give that credit because they think it's diminishing today's talent. No, it's not. Dude was a beast. You got to admit it. Yeah, Brad, Eric Snow was a dog. He was a dog in Seattle. He was a dog in Seattle. Remember, he started in Seattle. Exactly, Angelo. If you stop people from scoring, you'll be all right. What's up, Lady J? Will they ever understand CC is human and is not pure nor perfect? Nope, nope, never, Lady J. Never. They never will. They never will. Proper passing, defense, good IQ, toughness. Yep, knowing where to be on the floor. Snow wasn't around for just nothing. Exactly. But to the casual fan, RC, they said he's trash. Oh, yeah, Stewie. Oh, Stewie been that hooper, though. Stewie been that hooper. I think he is. Yeah, Ben Wallace and Rodman in the Hall of Fame just on defense and rebounds. Exactly. Exactly, Bree. But people don't know that, man. They don't know that. De Niro, what does she be complaining about, bro? What are you talking about? What does she be complaining about? If you're being called a monkey and Sid the Sloth and they're making monkey noises at you, De Niro, what the hell you think you're going to do? And they have proof on phones of people at the game who's listening and watching, and you can hear the monkey noises, De Niro. And she be getting fouled. What is she supposed to do? Now, if you don't like her, that's fine. I have no disagreement if you don't like her. But to say she complains, that's bullshit. She doesn't. I've been watching Angel since she was in high school playing. The one who complains is Cece. So what are you talking about? That's a lie. Yeah, Sean Livingston was a beast. BG had a solid post game. It wasn't solid. She was okay, but when she got to Phoenix, her post game got better because she worked with better coaches. Kim Mulkey don't really teach you a lot. It started to be like B Will, yeah, they do. Yeah, he's starting to be like B Will, man. De Niro cool though. He just being like B Will right now. Not just the black person, the gold medal Olympian, world champion. Caitlyn doesn't belong in the company of champions. Yeah, not at all. She doesn't. Zoe said, watch the play, not the player. Exactly, Shamar. Watch the play, not the player. Exactly. That's what I've been doing. Right, exactly. I don't know what he's talking about. Oh, they always hate. They always hate on Angel. Yeah, like 2017, but LeBron did play defense. She cried, could play on the podcast. She calls a lot of it talking tough all the time. De Niro, I'm sorry, but that's a house nigga mentality, sir. I won't do it. That's a house nigga mentality, and she doesn't complain on her podcast. That's just sexist, bro. You cool though. You still cool, but that's a house nigga and sexist mentality. What you just said there. Yeah, dog. Dudes are capping about black podcasters. Yeah, they do. They be wilding. What's up, Billy? Yeah, dog. I disagree with him, man. I disagree. That's a house nigga. That's a house nigga statement, and that's a sexist statement. Because what you're basically saying is a woman can't speak out or be herself, so she has to be a silent ass woman and shut the hell up when a nigga or a cracker talking. That's basically what I got from what he wrote. But he's still cool peoples though. Still cool peoples though. But that's a house nigga and sexist talk right there. Yeah, exactly. They doing the same thing with Lamar. Yep. Yeah, the Tulip. And then they're changing up. So if Courtney Williams isn't balling like she should, they throw Heidemann in there. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they go off of Whitlock and shit all the time. I do too, but we got to see. Yeah, Tula, you got AB and Natasha rebounding. Yeah. But guess what, Tula? They don't get no praise at all. No, RC, I don't believe you should worship anybody but God. I worship God. I don't worship man. Man will break your heart and man will let you down. I don't worship nobody but God. You shouldn't worship these people. These people are human like you. These people can make a mistake and now they're vilified for it. But you make a mistake, nobody care because there's not eyes watching you. That's the only difference. So I don't get it. Yeah, exactly. They stripped Ali of his title. They took him off television when he was in his prime. Yep. Yeah, because the Liberty got great defense. You got what's their name? You got JJ, you got Bert, you got the Sabali little sister. She hurt. Now I don't know why she was hurt, but you got players who could come in and do a job. Breonna Stewart be blocking too. She's a great defender. No, we can't. We can't. We can't. We don't see it. We don't see it, man. We're very programmed. Yeah, exactly. She only had 2 attempts. And then last game she had 6. Camilla had 0 and only 1 attempt. It's crazy work, bro. Crazy work. Yeah, exactly. Perfect fit for the triangle offense. Yep. And authoritarian regimes. Yep. That's why mainstream media refuses to call what's happening in Palestine a public recorded genocide. Yep. Exactly, Brass. Exactly. Yeah, media is one of the many tools of propaganda. Facts. Facts. Yeah, it is, Tulip. I see the Mystics finishing around 36, 37% from the 3. I don't think it'll be that high either. Yeah, Avery Johnson was a beast. He also was a great coach. He don't get no love as a coach. I don't know why. Right, exactly. Exactly, my T girl. The Angel and CC rivalry, not made for black consumers, is made for white consumers because the only way white majority shrinking will watch majority black sports if it's there at the center. Exactly. That's why they're putting everything around CC. That's why they're tearing Angel down because they need somebody they could tear down. They can't tear Asia down. Asia's too good. They can't tear Nafisa down because Nafisa's mixed and she got a white husband. They can't tear nobody else down. So they're gonna tear Angel down because Angel suffered from layups. Like she's always had problems laying the ball up. So they're gonna tear her down to try to make Cece this bloviated greatness that she's not. She's okay, but she's a good player, but she has a lot of holes in her game that logo 3-point shot basically helps her out. Yeah, sort of like KD. Narratives for them, they stem hip hop fashion out the NBA because White Austin. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Exactly, my T girl. I disagree. They'll understand she's human with these next 3 draft classes. What's up, Shanti? Yeah, they gonna understand she human because these guards coming in, they finna be dangerous. Yeah, JaVale McGee was criticized all the time. Shaq had him on Shaq and the Fool, and JaVale McGee turned around with 3 chips and Olympic gold medal. Exactly. But JaVale McGee wasn't a bad basketball player. He just made a goofy play once in a while. But if you actually watch JaVale McGee, which Shaquille O'Neal doesn't watch, he's a hypocrite himself. JaVale McGee was a solid 5. His mom was one of the McGee twins at USC, so he knew how to play. He just make a boneheaded mistake. That Shaq and the Food almost unalived his career. And if it wasn't for Golden State telling them, man, look, man, you got to chill. De Niro, that's a lie. Michael Jordan used to cry. Michael Jordan cried way more than Angel Reese. But they praise Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan cried all the time, too. There's been plenty of men. LeBron cry all the time. She don't cry. All she did was stand 10 toes down, beat a white girl, and now they hate her, bro. All that shit you saying, bullshit, bro. I'm just being real. It's bullshit. Like, I don't know what you talking about, bro. You sounding really like this nigga B Will that be on here. Right. Complaint is not crying if I file a complaint for somebody vandalizing. Right. Right. They foul Angel slapping and holding her. And then the rest are cool. They don't call shit at all. There's a difference between being a great talent and being a great player. There are not many great players, but there are many great talents. Yeah, that's true. That's true. I agree. Nah, that's not hitting below the belt. What you just said sound like some house nigga and sexist shit. It do, bro. I'm not hitting below the belt. I'm telling the truth. I talk like this with my family and my brothers. If they say some shit like that, I tell them the same thing. One of these days, I'm gonna have my brothers on here, and everything I'm saying to you, I tell them if they say something like that. You are, bro. It comes off as house niggerish and very sexist. It does, bro. It does. But you cool though. You cool. You cool peoples though. She should, but it's too late. It's way too late. It's too late for her to actually do that. She could learn, but it's gonna take some time. Oh yeah, all the time, Phil G. Yeah, exactly. Pull the shorts, trying to pull them down all the time. Oh yeah, they not gonna do that. Y'all know that. Y'all know that. Y'all know they ain't gonna call that. They ain't never gonna call none on CC, man. Y'all know this. Y'all ain't even got to even trip about it. Bets, I don't know who she fit. Bets probably will be probably Connecticut. She'll be good in Connecticut. If I think about it, because Tina Charles, I think, retiring after this year. If memory serves me correct. Right, exactly. They hate both of them because they beat the Golden Girls, so now they're seen as complainers and fake tough and all of that. It's crazy. Whenever a white athlete that they put to high standards come and get beat, they always put that to crybaby and all of this shit. It's like, come on, man, stop playing. Stop playing. Like, stop playing. She too slow for Minnesota, Bree. She way too slow. Right. Caitlin throws tantrums. Throws tantrums all the time. Pleading her case and all of that. Exactly. But Connecticut would be good for her. But Minnesota, she's too slow. Minnesota like to run. No, he ain't sounding like Brogad. No, he sound like B Will. Brogad would have been way more disrespectful. If Cat was no issue with 3 players, would you want next to Cam and Camilla and AR? Kayla Thornton. Kayla Thornton from Golden State would fit perfectly. Or Sanaya Rivers from Connecticut. What Rob got, Jess? I don't know what you're talking about. Yeah, Beth should fit Connecticut. I agree. I agree, RC. She could develop that mid-range shot. I mean, like I said, she'll develop it, but it's going to take time. If you're not used to taking that shot, it takes time for you. Look how long it took BG to actually shoot from the 3. BG was mainly in the post. Yeah, they don't like Raven Johnson. Yeah, they hate Raven Johnson. I don't know, K-Stone. I don't know. I guess complaining and crying now is when you speak up for yourself and all of that. I don't know. Sun not on their pick, so bets will go virus. Okay, yeah, bets will fit. Hey, she'll fit with Golden State. Rob Portno. Oh, you talking about Dave? Dave Portno. Dave don't like her because she got beat. Because Angel beat her. And he's a racist. He don't like strong black women. A lot of men today don't like women who speak up for themselves. They take it as they're either independent or they think they could do it all by themselves. That's not what that means. See, y'all mixing up your wrong women. An independent woman who say I'm independent, I could do whatever the hell I want and all that, she don't know what the hell she doing. She just don't get no stick. So she mad at all the men. A woman who could take care of herself financially and take care of herself without a man doesn't mean she won't welcome a man in. They're getting Angel mixed up with these ain't got a man clique. That's what they mixing it up with. That's the problem with niggas today. Niggas today mess with one type of chick and they think every chick is the same, but it's not. You knew that growing up. Right, exactly. Oh, thanks for the super chat, Shayla. Oh yeah, been a while. You need to come by more often. I miss you over here, Shayla. Right, exactly, Tulip. I agree. They better be lucky. Right, exactly. HD, imagine Angel and Caitlyn faced off in the WNBA finals. And oh, bro, I don't even want to see it. Black Smoke. I don't even want it. If that happens, bro, Angel gonna have to move out the country, bro. She gonna have to move out the country. No, Jess, that's the reason. That's the reason. Miles or Fudd? Oh, Fudd. I would take Fudd, Tulip. Fudd all day. Yeah, exactly. Asia built her game up. It takes a while to build your game up. Yeah, she went to dinner with David Portnoy because he's a part of the people who's putting money behind CC. Y'all, like Prince says, look at the play, not the player. You got to look at the other factors. You can't just look at the player. She is the same from last year. She hasn't changed her game. She's been playing like that since high school. The only difference is she extended the range. Yeah, I'm taking Fudd over Olivia Miles. Olivia Miles ain't messing that. Black Smoke, nice, but not with this guy team. Yeah. Speak to people that make change. They complain to people who don't change. It could go both ways. It could go both ways. Yeah, she plays the same way. She hasn't changed. The only thing different is she shoots from the logo. Like I've told people this, and people get mad at me like you hate it. No, she plays the same. She does. Mm-hmm. Oh, all the time, MJW. You got to. Exactly, Bree. Thank you. People don't understand that. I watch boxing, sometimes MMA, but I haven't watched it for like a couple years now, Tulip. But I'm a boxing fan, but I haven't watched boxing. I think the last fight I saw was Bud beating the shit out of what's his name? Spence, which I predicted he would beat him in that fight. Right, exactly. Exactly. I'll take Latson, Farrell. I'll take Latson. I'll take Latson or Fudd, but Olivia Miles can't run this offense. This offense is not made for her. Olivia Miles probably would be good in Indiana as a backup. I ain't gonna hold you there. All right, that's cool, Phil G. Yeah, Caitlin's dribble is still high. Yeah, too high. Yeah, of course, Shamar. I already know about him. He a bitch, dog. He been a bitch. Uh, if I was coaching Juice, I would bring Enrique off the bench and I would put Segrist in the starting lineup and bench Nalissa Smith. Nalissa Smith and Enrique have to come off the bench. Ty Harris would be my point. Page the 2, Dejanay the 3, Segrist 4, and Hines Allen 5. My top 5 boxers of all time. Sugar Ray Robinson. Hagler. Muhammad Ali. Riddick Bowe. And I go Felix Trinidad. Those are my 5. I was a huge Felix Trinidad guy. Those are my 5 boxers. Sugar Ray Robinson, Riddick Bowe. No, excuse me, not Riddick Bowe. Larry Holmes. Larry Holmes, Muhammad Ali. Who did I say? Hagler. And I'll go Tito. I love Tito. I don't know, Dixon, but I heard there's been some talent to come out of Iowa and Indiana. I've heard it has been. I'm not sure. Right, exactly, Kay. Excuse me. Yeah, he don't take accountability. I agree. Okay, take some pictures, Shayla. Take some pictures. Oh, all the time, Phil G. All the time. It's nonstop over here. He's out on respect. Can't be the GOAT if your coach has. Hey, I agree. Exactly, Juice. So You're gonna have to trade her, bro. I agree. What's up, Luana? You think Angel and Camilla will force a trade from Chicago? And if they do, what would they put? No, they will not force a trade. I believe after their contract is up, I could see, depending on the state of the team, I could see Miller leaving. Miller ultimately will leave. Depending on how successful the team is playing, I could see Angel staying. But if the team is bad, then Angel's going to leave too. But even if the team turns it around and be good the next couple years, I can still see Camilla leaving. Oh, Clarissa Shields, my greatest woman boxer. But I get kind of confused because Ann Wolfe was a beast too. So I got it between Ann Wolfe and Clarissa for the women. Pac-Man or Joe Louis? Oh, man, they're great. I like Pac-Man and Joe Louis. I got them possibly in my top 15. Oh, yeah, Brash. I love Sugar Ray Robinson. Smart businessman, too. Smart businessman. Yeah, RC, I agree, but you know she not going nowhere. Dejanay on the team, so you know she gonna play. Yeah, exactly, Phil. I agree. They do. Probably not this game, but next game she'll probably play. Yeah, Brass, that's a nice ass top five. I like that. Holyfield, yeah, Holyfield was nice. So is Julio. People don't know about Julio Chavez. Tyler Marsh reminds you of an incel. He probably is. He's soft as hell. Yeah, hit the like button, like De Niro said. Yeah, I can see Camilla. Whether we winning or losing, I can see Camilla leaving too. Where's Sivka? Overseas. Yeah, I love Pernell Whitaker and Nassim. I do too, Tulip. Yeah, Ali is the GOAT. Yeah, he is. Sugar Ray Robinson is one who sent Bundit Brown to be in Muhammad Ali's corner. Ali used to ride around with Sugar Ray before he made it big. Yeah, exactly, Sported Page. There your history, Sported Page. He said I would say Tyson, but his B dance is out of control. Yeah, it is. Camilla loves Chicago, but she doesn't seem close to anyone. I know she really. Yeah, yeah. Camilla don't have her and Angel are like this. Her and Angel like this. But Camilla really don't. I just don't see her staying in Chicago. I could see her going to the South. Like, yeah, Political Lil said it right here. Like a Southern girl, like, you know, in ATL. Like, yeah, I could see her in Atlanta going to play with Pow Pow. Oh, yeah, stay true. Joe Frazier was nice. Joe Frazier was nice. One of the things I struggle with is Caitlyn doesn't seem very approachable to her. Because RC, let's just be real, RC. She don't mess with black people. It's not that she don't like them, it's that she never grew up around black people. So she don't know how to approach them. Like she don't know. Like she looks at them as, they're very aggressive. That's like a lot of white people who don't deal with black people. If you don't grow up around black people as like if a black person don't grow up around white people, we think white people are two-faced devils. We never grew up around them. There's white people who ain't grow around black folks. They think black folks are aggressive and loud. That's what they think. So she don't know how to do that because she doesn't run anything. Her handlers run everything. Yep. Exactly, my T girl. You're absolutely right. Ken Usyk. He cleared up 2 divisions. I don't know. I got to go back and look. Tulip. Brass probably can answer that. Brass, what you think about Usyk? Because I haven't watched boxing in a while. Lennox Lewis. Lennox is okay. He's okay, but mm, exactly why I laugh at the CC Bird comparison. Completely different. Yeah, Sporting Page. Exactly. Very different. Hey, Lennox Lewis could box. I just think it's the era he was in. He doesn't get a lot of love. Yeah, exactly. Political ill. Exactly. Bro, would you consider the best basketball shoe ever that's not an Air Jordan? The pennies. I say the Penny Hardaways. And then you could go Allen Iverson, the questions and the answers. The Grand Hills were good too. The Grand Hill Filas and the Mash Burns. Those are some good shoes too. Yeah, but AB acts more like AB's more laid back and reserved. Her personality, AB gets along with white, black, Asian, or whoever. And I think AB's from the islands. I could see her liking Maya more. I could see her, but I would call it. In my opinion, I think she likes Tamika Catchings more. But Maya Moore, what she does, I can see her liking Maya Moore. I think she likes Maya Moore. I just think she just don't, she just don't mess with black people because the black people she played with, they were very physical to her and aggressive on the court. So she has this learned behavior of how black people are. Well, also Paige's mom, she got another mom. She's black. Her stepmom is black. So Paige knows how to, and she's grew up around black people. Paige grew up around black people growing up and other people. So she knows how to handle and deal with other people of races. CC doesn't. Yeah, he did. That's true. Yeah, Larry Holmes is my guy. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, call security. Yeah, that's how they think of black people. The only black person she ever really was close with was Stokey, and she's not black. She's on mixed. That's right, Dizza. I forgot. The black and silver Rodmans was nice. Yeah, Raven would work for our team, Reddit, but he's not going to get Raven because he needs Raven to shoot a lot of shots. Raven's not going to fit in his system because she doesn't shoot the ball a lot. I like that list too, Billy Dancy. Nice list. No. Pete Verovich had way better handles, less turnovers. No, no. Hagler, Leonard, Duran, and Hearns. I got Hagler, Leonard, Hearns, and Duran. Even though Leonard won, which was questionable, but I still got Hagler over all of them. But Hearns wasn't no slouch either. But I got Hagler, Leonard, Hearns, and Duran. I got Duran after Hearns. Yeah, yeah, I think she's from the Bahamas. Yeah, the Griffeys and Dion's. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, exactly, Shayla. Exactly. Very apprehensive. Political Lil, you see her on the sideline, Political Lil? She be on the sideline and then she just be sitting by her white teammates, but she don't ever really sit by her black teammates. You ever notice that? She do that shit a lot. She do that a lot. Where would you put Raven HD? You might have already said it, but it came in like, where would I put Raven? I would put Raven in LA. I would put Raven in LA. Raven would be good in LA. She would be good in LA. Yeah, scared of him. Flaw J. No. I see Flaw J going to Flaw J might go to one of the expansion teams. I'm not sure. Exactly, Shamar. Exactly. She do, Juice. She do. Bo Jackson's, yep. The Ewans were okay, Bangs. I just wasn't into them, but they were cool. Right, need her own space, yeah. Exactly, Political Lil. That's the best way I could put it. Political Lil, man, you be hitting it on the nail, Political. You absolutely right. You are absolutely right. I agree. I agree with that assessment. I agree with that assessment. Watkins when she comes out. I would like Watkins in Chicago. I think she'll be good to come in for Angel and Camilla. She'll be a good piece to come off the bench. Um, I got Angel. I got Angel winning. I got Angel winning 3 in the W, and I got CC winning 2. I got CC winning 2 chips, and I got Angel winning 3. That's how I got it so far. What's up, JP? Oh man, talking about crybaby Stephanie White and Caitlyn. I can see Big Four playing in with the Fever. I can see that. Yeah, Hitman Hearns, a dog, De Niro, a dog. That's true, my T girl. I agree. I heard of that name. My brother may know Tulip. He know more boxing than me. But I know boxing. I asked my brother about it because he loves history of boxing and stuff. Okay, Bree, that'll make sense. I would take Chloe in Chicago and yeah, Watkins in Atlanta. I could see that. I'm alum of Iowa. I had classes with white people who admitted to only seeing black people on TV. Yeah, I mean, it's the same for both races. That's why we got racism that divides this country, because white people think black people are loud and ghetto. Black people think white people are corny and always playing victim. That's the problem. If all of us would just sit down and say something to one another, we would get done with a lot of this stuff. And if white people would just admit that slavery, we messed up, we were wrong to black people, we shouldn't have done you that way, it'll be a better place. But they don't want to do it. They have a fear of, if they admit they're wrong, that we're going to turn around and do to them what they did to us. They don't want us to be Nat Turner, basically. They're scared of Nat Turner. They think we'll be Nat Turner to them if they don't admit their faults. Oh, he'll be all right. Just tell him keep his head up and just go and make a play. He'll be all right. Hannah Hidalgo, if she don't change her game, she gonna be another Enrique. Yeah, so she can keep up the CC. Yeah, she can keep kissing CC. De Niro. It's a difference between criticizing and tearing down. It's a difference. It's a difference, De Niro, between criticism and tearing down and bashing. It's okay to criticize a player, but bashing them about everything they do, that's when I have a problem, sir. That's when I have a problem. Top five, I don't have any top five right now, Tulip. I gotta look it up. Off the dome, I'm the best guy I liked it was John Jones. But he can't pass a drug test to save his life. But I love John Jones though. Raven Johnson to Seattle. That'll be good. But I don't know. Yeah, exactly, Jews. They do, but they not. But they are lying. They know if they give us reparations, they know that we won't need them anymore. See, this is their fear, and they saw this with Black Wall Street. They saw this with Rosewood and all of that. They saw when we didn't need their help, Juice, we surpassed them in farming, agriculture, carpentry, business, dollars, banks. We had our own bank. They were mad because we outgrew them. So they got to do everything in their power to keep us down so then they can stay superior. Look, if white people actually played by the rules, we would be dominating them even more. See, they don't play by the rules, so that's the only reason why they're ahead of us. They're not harassed by police. They're not criticized by the media. They don't have their own race hating them or tearing them down or kissing up to a white person over them. They get to live their life without any problems. And if they do have problems, they can either handle it or they can succumb to it. Us, even when we handle it, we're wrong. Even when we stand up for ourselves, we're wrong. Even if we want to do good by ourselves, get a 401k, have a nice house, have a business, we're seen as sellouts. So look at the comment De Niro said earlier. She's always crying and complaining all. That's what every white person sees about Angel. But you know what they see in Caitlyn? Oh man, she's just passionate. She competitive. That's what black people and white people see in Caitlyn. She's competitive. She's just trying to get the call. You see what I mean? See what I mean? That's what they do. That's what they do. Juice. They do this all the time, but then they tell you, go do your own thing, get your own stuff. We do that. You bombed us. We went and got our own media. You put 2 token people in there, caused a lot of chaos within the community. Now the community's broken up. Every time we do when you tell us to do, you come and screw it up, then you blame us for it. I don't understand. How is it our fault? We didn't ask to be here. You put us here. We didn't ask to be here. But they gonna try to tell us, oh man, y'all were here before them boats came and stuff. Not all of us was, dummy. A lot of black folks that are here are not just from America. There's some from Britain. There's some from Africa. There's some from Jamaica. There's some from Cambodia. You didn't know that, huh? It's black people in Vietnam. But we don't do our history. We have succumbed to the media brainwashing. That's what we do. We would go uplift a flat back, dirty white girl over a black, beautiful queen who struggles with layups, but does everything else great. But we're going to tear her down, but we're going to uplift this white girl. Make it make sense to me. I don't get it. I just don't get it. If the girl couldn't play, I wouldn't root for her. But the girl can play. I don't understand it. I guess because my parents are from the 40s, my grandparents are from the 1900s and 12 or the 20s or the 30s. I just don't understand it. It's crazy to me. Appreciate it, JP. Oh yeah, it is. I can't wait to see that either, Bree. Khabib only retired because his mother made him promise. And oh yeah, Khabib raw too. I like Khabib. I predicted him to finish undefeated. Right, exactly, Phil G. Everything we do on our own, they sabotaged it. What else do you want us to do? Like, I don't get it. Now you want Angel to shut up and just play basketball. Why? That's not her personality. Like, I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. Yep, exactly. They put us here to work the land because they couldn't. We were already top-notch farmers, flourishing civilizations, agricultural systems, and could feed ourselves. Exactly. They don't like that. Because look at it. Angel Reese is only popular because of the people. We make her popular. They don't like that. They're telling you, you should be pushing this white girl. You shouldn't be over here with Asia or Angel and them. Be with this white girl. They're brainwashing you. Because a lot of you niggas and a lot of you be dancers, y'all don't watch the game. Y'all watch highlights. And y'all do a lot of these bets. So y'all are under the false impression that because you got good stats, you had a good game. No, you didn't. Your team lost. If your team lost, your stats don't mean shit. They don't. Yep, exactly. He did. Yeah, but that's the thing. Not sure about that. We didn't need to be segregated. The reason that they segregated us was they wanted to break us. But they saw when we were segregated, we were too strong together. So they had to they had to get us from being around each other. We were too powerful together. We were too powerful. So they feared that. They feared that we would do to them what they did to us. So now what they do now is they turn us against each other. They get the darkest man of all of us, make him love white women, make him cater to white people, make him change his whole code. And that's how they brainwash us. That's what they do. They've been doing it before my mom was born. They've been doing that. Yeah, they still do it today. They do it today. And it's hilarious to me. Niggas still don't see it. Right. Her game is just stats. Yep. A lot of blacks don't understand. They don't. They don't. So we'll never be segregated. They want us segregated, but they don't want to make us think we're segregated because they don't want us to click up again together and we would run this. That's the only reason why Trump got in office, because we're all apart from one another. White people thought Trump was going to destroy the black people, take out all the Hispanics. They thought because he was getting rid of these programs, it would hurt us. No, stupid. Most of your white people, they're on Section 8. They're on food stamps. They're on a temporary assistance for needy families. Now these white people mad because they losing stuff. And they're losing their job. But then they see this fine little brother over here, a sister over here still got their job. They like, wait a minute, I thought you were DEI. No, bitch, I went to school and I put in work. Bye-bye. You lost your job, I still got mine. Idiots, dog. They so stupid. DEI was helping them as well. And they catapulted, they hit themselves in the foot. It was so funny. It backfired on them. Now they mad. Oh my gosh, it's so funny, man. It's hilarious. Yep, exactly. Exactly, Aisha. Exactly, my T girl. Stats only matter when unathletic Euro players and internationals couldn't compete a physical NBA, so GM started using stats to keep them in the league, like Daryl Morey. Yep. Yeah, exactly. You're right, Tulip. What's up, Mr. CM23? Exactly, Mrs. CM23. The Willie Lynch isn't a real letter. The concept of that letter is real. It's been like that for the last 400 plus years. It has. It has. Exactly. Whites have the largest percentage of DEI jobs. Exactly, political ill. They so stupid. They Black people are protected under the Civil Rights Law of 1964. We're protected. These idiots were protected under DEI and all of that social programs because it's a lot more of them. A lot of them are poor. So these dumb white folks be like, all right, we just gonna say that they ain't got no power and we're good. Lyndon B. Johnson said, as long as you make the poorest or worst white person feel like because of his skin, he's the most important and powerful person, you will always have them. It's the facts. Exactly, Lawana. He don't want segregation because he knows if you force Black people over here, we're going to be fine. We're going to figure it out. See, white people can't figure it out. That's why they need all this help. They need all these people around them to help them. It's crazy work. Crazy work. DEI wasn't just for white women, stupid. DEI wasn't just put in by Obama. The party put that in. That was helping not only white women, it helped the white men too. The poor white men were getting jobs off of that, sir. What are you talking about? They dumb behind messed up because they thought Trump had their back and he don't. Right. As long as poor whites think they're better than Black, they good. Of course we are. We've been doing it to ourselves. We do it in sports every day. Every white person, like, I love Michael Jordan. I love Kobe Bryant. I can't stand LeBron, right? Right? But let me tell you that's also a lie. Those same white people who like Kobe, they never liked it Kobe. They hated Kobe. I know because I grew up watching that era. They hated Kobe because Kobe, he was too much like Michael. They didn't start appreciating Kobe until LeBron came around. Then they wanted to hate on LeBron because LeBron was different. And then when LeBron started doing what he did, they got pissed off. Because they was like, no, you can't be a Black man having your friends run this company of yours or do that. They ain't like that. They didn't want that to happen. And when he did it, they got pissed off. They started liking Kobe more because Kobe wasn't speaking out about politics. He wasn't speaking about the community or nothing. Kobe wasn't doing none of that stuff. They hated when Bron did that. They hated it. They want Black people to not speak up for their own. They want us to sit back, dribble, or catch a football, don't do nothing. Seriously. They didn't start liking Kobe until he wasn't speaking out for Blacks and he was questioning the Trayvon Martin situation. White people was like, oh man, Kobe's pretty cool. LeBron speak against it, putting his fist in the air, all that. Man, white folks got mad. Yeah, that too, Shamar. It helped with a lot of LGBTQ as well. Yep. Yep. They loved him. Yep. They love Muhammad Ali because he couldn't talk no more. Tell you, dog, white people dirty, bro. You gotta watch them. You gotta watch them. They are real dirty. Yep, exactly, Juice. Yep, exactly. They did that too. They did that too, Leaf. Yep. CC is in DEI right now, gather mostly black players to cover for her inadequacies. Yep, like hiring the manager who doesn't know much, so they hire a team that knows way more to cover. Yep, exactly. Yeah, people only get their flowers at the grave. Yeah, Tulip, that's the facts. DEI is a grandchild of affirmative action. Yep, exactly, deep Mr. CM23. I think Kobe was too removed from black issues. He was an upper middle class black kid who grew up in Italy. That's why the NBA didn't know how to sell him. Yeah, that's true, my T girl. I'm just saying, Kobe didn't intentionally not speak on black issues. Kobe just didn't know. He didn't. But see, black people tore him down because he married a Hispanic. They tore him down. And they felt like he wasn't trying to help the brothers. But I'm trying to tell people Kobe was raised in Italy. He wasn't raised in America culture like we were. So I understood why he didn't speak up because he didn't know. Kobe didn't know. He moved to Italy. He didn't know. What's up, Cheyenne? Yep, they want Angel to do the same thing. And then LeBron over there supporting what they want to push. Crazy, man. It's crazy, bro. Yeah, exactly. They stripped Ali of his prime years because he wouldn't fight in their illegal and moral war. Yep, exactly. Exactly, Aisha. American government spent 2.3 million on LGBTQ in Africa countries, yet you have homeless. Come on, man. Come on, we know what's up. Yep, exactly. Yeah, they are. Yeah, they want her to be obedient. Yeah. Right, exactly. I respected Kobe because Kobe didn't know what was going on. He didn't. Kobe's not from here. So people have to understand he can't speak on an issue like me or Leaf or Dizza or my T girl or Juice. He can't speak on that. Exactly, my T girl. Kobe, you're absolutely right. He didn't know how to respond in a corporate environment. Yep. And that's why they didn't, that's why they used to have a problem with him. Yeah, they did, Juice. They stole the free lunch program from the Black Panther Party. They stole more things from the Black Panther Party too. Yeah, they didn't like that. Lawana, like what I heard allegedly, they're really mad about that. They didn't like that at all. They didn't like that at all, bro. Yeah, Sophia Cunningham. Yeah, Sophia Cunningham been a hoe. We been knew about her since Deion kicked their football team ass. Yeah, exactly. That's what they did, Dizza. They took it out on Shador, Shiloh, Jimmy, LeJounte. They some hoes, man. They some hoes, man. Exactly, Tulip. Send millions over there, billions over there. But don't work with nothing in America though, right? Because they don't want to hold her accountable, Jared. She's supposed to be looked at as the white queen, like she can't do no wrong. They made Angel the bad guy. Yes, they do, but they're not. Yeah, exactly, Sporting Page. Exactly. I agree. Yeah, like if you don't like her as a basketball player, that's one thing. But for you to just talk about her layups, but don't mention nothing else about her game, that means that you don't watch. And you only care about points. I didn't like Angel because she could score. I like Angel because she rebounds, she defends, and she's a dog. That's what I like. And she does that very well. I'm not an offensive person. I only like people who play. I only watch people who play offense who got a bag. Like Kelsey Mitchell, I love that type of player because they got counter moves. I don't like a player who's one tracked on offense. Because if you can't do nothing else but shoot on offense, play defense. Do something. I don't know. Sophie ugly to me, dog. Sophie look like she look like, I don't know. She look ugly as hell to me. I never liked it her. Exactly, C. Brown. So if they're telling you from K to 12 that your history is just about being a slave, that's what your mind is going to be programmed to think as you're a slave. Why do you think everybody is we on the same page, C. Brown. C. Brown sees what I see. C. Brown sees what I see. Right. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. I agree, Dizza. What's up, Goon the Shooter? Sophie Cunningham look like Vince McMahon. She do. She do, man. Yeah, she look like a whole lot of Botox. I agree, man. What up, Motor City MIA? What up, though? Colin Kaepernick, man. I don't want to talk about the Colin Kaepernick because a lot of people gonna get mad at me. We'll talk about it another day, Juice. Because black men been programmed to go after the flat body. The flat body, not the voluptuous one. Hey, that's cool, Jared. Look, that's you, bro, but I don't see it. I just don't see it. Yeah, that's it. That is it. But I have been on here for way too long. I am about to bounce, you guys. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share this. Hit the notification bell to select all to receive upcoming notifications. If y'all love what we hear, donate to the page, go to the description box, hit the link to the Cash App, or you guys can do a super chat. You know what I'm saying? Let me read these last chats. Oh yeah, Goon. It's all Goon. You know it's always love, my G. You my guy. You my guy, man. I think 6 p.m. Eastern. I think. Yeah, everybody told me that. Yeah, watch WWE sometimes, Tula. Sometimes. I gotta catch up to it though. Yeah, Mr. CM23, I got you. Yeah, Motor City MIA, like she a spy. Like, be for real. Appreciate it, Jared. Oh, Definitive One. What's up, Definitive One? Oakland tapping in. Hey, do Cece look like Kevin? Hey, she do. She do. She do. Oh yeah, shout out. Hey, make sure y'all come to the show. We having a show at 2 p.m. Eastern. Come to the show, 2 p.m. Eastern. Oh no, Definitive One, you good, my G. I mean 3 p.m. Eastern, I think. Yeah. No, you good, Definitive One. I holler at y'all, man. He don't like Paige at all. Brent Berry. I'll be out, man. I'll holler at y'all later. I'm out. Deezy.